everybody. Today we are checking out some things that you've probably never seen before. Warning, this is nasty. What are you gonna do? Oh, it leaves an indent? Bro's made out of slime. How's it doing that? Don't let your little cousin see this. I have never seen anything like this. When you get a sunburn, sometimes you can do this and it's like squishy. Like this dude had a sunburn on his forehead, poked it, and it left a hole. She blew a bubble, and then another bubble inside that bubble she blew. And then wait, one more bubble inside the bubble that was inside the other bubble that she blew. Another one! Oh, and then those popped. But then the outer one stays? How do you even do that? That's gotta take some skill. The bubble blowing world champ. I don't know where this is, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that water looks so clean. You could just take a glass and just scoop it up and drink it, and it would be the cleanest, most delicious icy water you've ever had in your life. That's that good Icelandic water. I never thought my mouth would be watering over some water. Hey, what did they just rip off? Her bangs? Ow, that looks painful. Now they're making a mold of her head. The perfect curvature of the forehead. Shave the baby hairs off. We're gonna make space for your new hairpiece. And then they made these custom extensions to like lower her hairline. It looks so real. Hey, you can't even tell. So you just wear those? It's like a stick-on bang. And she went from a 6 head to a 4 head. That looks good. And it's like you can't even tell. Bro, what is this? Bro looks like the pickle from SpongeBob. Kevin, this guy. He is the spring onion king. Wears his crown proudly. Would you believe me if I told you this is not cake? Then what is it? It's a sandwich. What do you mean it's a sandwich? You know, what's on the outside? Frosting? Mayo? I see some cheese in there. That's very interesting, but I don't know how I feel about that. Like if I want a sandwich, I want this, not this. This would be so confusing eating this. This is a 9-month-old kitten. Is that a bobcat? Why is it so large? How does a cat grow that big? It looks like a mythical creature. That thing is from folklore. What's it doing in your house? This is a bee making pollen. And you just be laying it down. This is kind of magical. I've never seen it in action. It's got a little bumblebee butt. I love bee pollen. You told me this whole time I've been eating bee diarrhea straight from the bee booty. I don't know how I feel about that. POV, normalize eating your food menu. Oh, this is cool. This restaurant had an edible food menu. So it's like after you order, we have no use for the menu. Go ahead and eat it. It's your appetizer. That's pretty cool. These grapes are shaped like stars. Now, this isn't the first time I've seen funny shaped fruit because there are literally molds that you can put fruit and veggies in and they will like grow into the mold and into the shape. But star-shaped grapes, that seems like a lot of work, right? Like, look how gorgeous and delicious these look. Oh, these ones too, they look like they're jelly filled. Well, this is how they make them. In Photoshop, they literally don't exist. They are editing the shape of every single grape. You've been lied to.
This is insane.
What the kind of bug is that?
The eyelash bug. Ooh, this is. Ooh,
It's an eyelash bug.
It looks just
Just got my lashes done in the club. Munching you.
Oh, she got them long lashes. I have never seen a bug like this before. It's like they yassified a roach. Put some extra long lashes on it. Bro took his toilet paper holder, popped it off, put it on a steering wheel. Are you gonna drive around like this? Like it's gonna work? Oh, he do be rolling though. Not toilet paper, but this whip. So you're telling me instead of having a bowl where you wash your hands in, the water goes into here. There's no visible drain, so where does it go? So the water just like goes through the cracks. This is so confusing. It has to go somewhere. There has to be a drain in there. But like it looks like it's just falling through. Where does the water go? A mystery water basin, but there's also a mystery leak somewhere in the house. When the packaging in McDonald's looks like this. You at the IKEA McDonald's? They got actual glass cups at a McDonald's and macaroons, a whole bakery and an Emily in Paris menu. I swear, America got the lamest McDonald's. Everywhere else, McDonald's is so fun. They got a whole entire bakery. The one I went to in Florida had pizza and pasta. I'm lucky if the ice cream machine ain't broken. Somebody has a Hello Kitty house. You sure it ain't Hello Kitty that lives there herself? I cannot imagine what kind of person lives here. But I have a feeling everything might be pink. It's a lifestyle.
What the hell?
Check this out. What is that?
Wait, swimming in the ocean.
Sea
Ugh.
snake. Hello, buddy. Holy
What's it doing there? They just got snakes casually swimming in the ocean? Personally, you will never catch me on a raft in the middle of the ocean by choice. Unless I had to like abandon ship or something. This, absolutely not. I don't know what that thing is capable of. Yeah, swim away. Mind your business. I thought my sister was playing with me. Look how long her passcode was. And she keeps going. There's no way. You making up numbers at this point. I didn't even know your passcode could be that long. There's no way. I'm like, you messing with me at this point. Like, you just typing in random numbers. Like, it just keep going and going and going. Passcode longer than the word count for my essay. This little cockadoodle-doo is wearing pants? Overalls? He knows he look good. That is quite cocky of you. Biggest statue in the world. That is massive. That doesn't even look real. It looks like they edited it in. What a clump of DNA looks like. It's like something I sneezed out. Butterfly with transparent wings. Wow, must be very rare. See right through them bad boys. It'd be so much easier to be camouflaged. This is what the back of the Mona Lisa looks like. Surprise, surprise. What'd you think it was gonna look like? A Mona booty? I don't know why I would have thought it would look like this. Like literally the back of her. This is what a sunset from space looks like. Wait, if the sun is here and the earth is here, so it's just like the sun reflecting the rays. Interesting. It's like half of it is dark and then you see the slight red where there's a sunset. Whoa, that's actually really cool. This is an iceberg flipped upside down. No way, it looks like a blue raspberry slush. It's almost like when you take ice out of water and it looks really soft and slushy. Are those people on it or penguins? People have no business being there. It do be beautiful though. These are some horses on a plane. You probably like, where they going? Miami? So they transport them for races. Well, I gotta take my horse from London to Dubai. You put them on a plane. They all got their little seats. They in horsey first class. Is anybody gonna come feed them? Offer them a stick of carrot? The horses have no business being in the sky. This is what a magic trick looks like from above. I'm trying to figure out how this is magic. Is that how it happened? So he was supposed to be tied up under there. There's a hidden door. He walks out of it and then suddenly she's tied up. All right. Honestly, I didn't even think that was that cool. This dude at the airport, waiting for his fish. Oh, okay. Took it off. What are you going to do with it? Is that a friend or a foe? Oh, he's gonna get inside. Is that his house? Are you going to live there? Oh no! Just get up and walk around? Oh wow. He just got up and walked away. Like, he checked his whole entire fish skin because he's a skeleton. You know, what in a SpongeBob skit is this? He just grew legs and walked away. Toilets, women and men. Okay, look at the women's toilet. Wow, gorgeous, so fancy. The men's toilet. You know, legend has it the men's toilet used to look like that and somebody pissed all over it. Like, nah, we're gonna give you the bare minimum. Try not to ruin it. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some cool things you've probably never seen before. Look at this beach. Have you ever seen a beach like this? This clear and gorgeous. That water looks drinkable. Look how clear it is. And then the sand. Wait a sec. That ain't sand. It's like the laundry detergent pellets. On a beach? Man, I'll take a handful, put it in my pocket, maybe a bucket full. I have never seen such a beautiful beach. Some people were saying this is part of the Dead Sea, but I can't say for certain where it is. This guy got powdered hair in a can. You're probably like, what? Basically, you're supposed to like sprinkle it on your scalp where you are balding and it'll like cover it up and it'll look like hair fibers. Oh, it's like seasoning for your scalp. Oh, I was actually doing a pretty good job. Okay, but what happens when you like blow on it? Shake it up a little bit. Oh, you can make a hairline too? I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Personally, I would just shave it all off. You are one shower away from not having any hair at all. Now, speaking of hidden furniture, Zed has a hidden TV inside this nightstand. Wait a second. How does a TV come out of there? It's gotta be like 12 inches tall, right? It is a 65-inch TV that is foldable, and then it just like pops out of that nightstand. Whoa. You see the back of it? You're telling me it just like zigzags? Folds into a little TV stack? What about the screen? This is absolutely nuts. How much does something like this cost? Oh. I don't think you guys want to know how much this costs. Are you ready for it? $100,000. Yeah, would you like a brand new Mercedes or this foldable TV? That is absolutely nuts. It's cool, but I don't know about $100,000 cool. RHCB versus ice. Red Hot Chili Ball. Oh, my favorite band. I think it's a Red Hot Copper Ball. Anyways, that ball just melted through the ice. Is that a surprise? I mean, no, I knew it was gonna melt, but I didn't know it would take that long and it would do a little sizzle and a fizzle. It was a close one, but it melted right through it. Did you really think a piece of ice was going to win against a flaming hot ball? I don't know, it's the internet, you never know. I think the ball won today. But when it comes to a nice cold drink, I think the ice wins. Sorry, balls. Where do you sleep? Is she pulling out a bed from the ceiling and it's just gonna go on top of the living room? But also during the day you sit on that couch when there is a chance that your bed can just collapse on you. It comes down pretty slowly. Oh, it could definitely collapse on you. You know, that's one way to take somebody out. Invite them to your apartment. You're like, oh, have a seat. Oh, and the couch is fine. And then just whip out your bed and just like bonk them on the head. I don't know about a bed that descends from the ceiling, but it's pretty cool. I saw this on TikTok and it creeped me out. There is a face with hair. Do you see it? That looks like a woman. She going like this. She's a part of the tree. How nature do that? That is so creepy. Like you see her face where the eyes, mouth, nose could have been. Look at that. She even has an ear. What is the hair made out of? It looks like actual hair growing out of there. Nah. Mother Nature, that you? Ugh, I got the heebie-jeebies. This is an underwater bathroom in the Maldives. I've always wanted to go to the Maldives, but the flight is just so long. It's like 30 hours of traveling. I don't know about that. You know, I'm kind of good just watching these videos from the comfort of my own home. So the bathroom is completely underwater. Imagine having explosive diarrhea and then a scuba diver like swims up to the window. Like, oh, this is awkward. We don't have any curtains. Can you like look away or something? Like, come on, there's so many beautiful fish swimming around. You really don't want to watch this. You know, it's all fun and games until they swim up to you with their phone. Smile fuzzy camera. Would you stay here? Y'all ever see a shoe mobile? If they pulled up in a van shoe. This is ridiculous. What a goofy little car. Oh, there's two of them! And they park them right next to each other and you got a pair of shoes? I'd feel like a pair of feet driving these. Kmart, there is no way. A wooden vlogger playset. You know, when I was a kid, we had like a doctor playset, a kitchen playset, but now, 2023, we got a vlogger playset. You know, gotta start them YouTuber babies young. What is a child gonna do with a vlogger set? Do a baby food review? Put on their little onesie, do a little get ready with me for ages 3 and up. What's next? They turn 14 years old, they're gonna want a brand new iPhone Pro Max. This is a no for me. When guests come over and ask, why is Arlo behind a baby gate? Because he's bigger than a table. That is a massive dog. Good Lord. He didn't even look that big behind the baby gate, but ooh, that ain't a dog, that's a horse. That is the biggest of boys. Now dye him red, then you'll have Clifford in real life. I've seen some pretty cool Christmas trees, but this one, it's floating from the ceiling. So it's just a bunch of like invisible strings holding up the ornaments that make the floating Christmas tree. Whoa, that's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like it. Okay, but what about if you like touch it? Are the balls gonna move and it's gonna like throw the whole thing out of whack? Please only touch with your eyes. Work smart, not hard. I don't know how he's doing that. Both of his hands are out. What is causing the hammer to hammer? You got a third hand in there holding it? No, he is literally humping the nail into the wood. It's a good skill to have. Why hammer when you can hump? When you have COVID but no one can cover your shift. No, they got her on Zoom. Taking orders at the Chick-fil-A. Girl, I don't care if you are dying, you gotta come into work today, and if you can't come into work, you gonna take orders from your bedroom, okay? We got technology now. The I'm sick excuse ain't gonna work anymore. They found a way around it. This dude got a clementine necklace. I mean, that's a snack on the go. And he got another one that's not peeled for later. You know, growing up, must have been a big fan of those candy necklaces. But you know, you get older, gotta eat healthier. Same thing, but with cuties. Delicious. Look at this, baby shark, do 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 do. Hey, that's not what I imagined. Ugh, yeah, throw it back in the water where it belongs. Why he look like that though? Maybe because he can't breathe? He needs water, throw him back in there. You kind of creepy looking. Do baby sharks usually look like this? Because I ain't never seen one that look like this. Oh, they do. They got that big bug eye. Pilot oxygen mask. It's like Bane from Batman with that mask. So you just like pop it over your head and it just like compresses over your face. It's So cool.
Here's an example of what a healed scarification can look like. This is the most raised one that I've ever seen, and I think it looks absolutely incredible.
Okay, if you've never heard of scarification, it's like a tattoo, but instead of using needles, it's like a scar made from an injury. Sometimes when you get a scar, it gets a little raised. I believe it's called like a keloid. I know the final product looks really cool, but the way that they do this is just, the whole process is kind of gruesome. I don't know if I can talk about it on YouTube. It's like a 3D tattoo. For the whopping price of $5,000, you can buy a skin boot, and it looks like this. Now, that is a steep price to pay for having the piggies out. So you can have the piggies out without actually having the piggies out. They'll be nice and toasty inside your $5,000 alien foot boot. What the dog doing? What's wrong with him? Why he standing like that? He got bones in there? I have never seen a dog built like this. What he doing? He just looks so goofy. Those little boneless arms. Dog is built like a spaghetti. Hold on a second, what did I just witness? Why are the wheels out on the top? This whole car upside down. What is a messed up looking car? So we got wheels on the top and the bottom? As long as it'll get you from point A to point B. Have y'all ever actually seen a chicken fly? Where is he gonna go? What's he doing in the city? He's staying downtown at the Hilton. I don't know if he made it. Have you seen like a chicken actually like fly through the sky? Can they actually fly? Like a good distance? Where did he go? Did he make it? Getting in a driverless taxi and letting it drive me places. Driverless, you say? What's stopping me from jumping in the front seat and driving myself to the destination? I don't know if I trust a driverless car. I'm supposed to like trust technology to do this? You know, I'm a human being perfectly capable of driving a car. And you want me to just sit in the back seat and just let the car take me home? I don't know about this one. I am ready for some of the things that the future has in store. Hello friends, it's me, and today we're checking out some things that you've probably never seen before. Have y'all ever heard of trees walking? How does a tree walk? And there it is. It's moving. It's moving. It's caught on camera. Moving. How is this possible? Hey, that one's running. I don't know what's in that forest, but they getting out. No, make like a tree and leave. What's going on? Y'all made a deal with Ursula? I give you roots, you give me feet. Sound good? I'm trying to figure this out. This is way too creepy. Woo! I thought he just cracked. I thought he broke it. Oh, he's just very stretchy and crunchy at the same time. How it feels biting into a tortilla chip. Oh, that must be a good stretch. Like just taking your whole arm and just, that is the best I could do. I could do this, but there's no cracking. Oh, did you hear that? I got a little one. This is the strongest baby I have ever seen. She got 2 gallons of water. Hey mom, where I gotta put these? How is the baby that strong? I, as a grown adult, can barely carry these. We have a little baby who probably just learned to walk. She is powerful. Lifted it like it was nothing. Hey, what kind of deli meat is this? This is vegan meat, aka tree bark.
You just got your first check mark. This is great.
There is a tree that is red on the inside. When you cut down a tree, you probably used to the inside looking like this. But some trees look like this, and they just slicing it up. Nothing like some Wagyu wood. I know a slime household when I see one. When your patient tells you they have a tooth tattoo. What? How do you have a tooth tattoo? I mean, I've heard of mouth tattoos, but like a tooth tattoo? Mother will never find that one. Why are you holding the Mountain Dew so aggressively? Whoa, what? Hey, you got some big old hands. I've seen this dude on TikTok. He has the biggest hands I have ever seen. He made the Pringles can look like a mini brand. That is too big. I am scared. Okay, but dye yourself green and then do a Hulk smash. I can't believe it. Like, this is a regular hand holding a Mountain Dew versus this guy. He could probably crush a whole can with ease. Y'all ever seen lightning strike water? Whoa, it's like an explosion. Why is it yellow? Did somebody shart? The color of lightning, obviously. I mean, haven't you seen Pikachu? Somebody brought her entire peacock on the plane. You could do that?
Is that a service animal? Yeah.
Is that a service animal? Of course it is. My emotional support peacock. Some of y'all got a cat, dog, hamster. She got a peacock. That's one fancy bird. It's even got a little hat. It's what I imagine ducks to look like if they were rich. You know, get your earnings up. And one day, you two can look like this. They are on a glass boat. The entire boat is glass. And it kind of looks like plastic. But like you can see through it. You can see the ocean under you. How cool is that? Where are the fish? You gotta like stop in one place. Let them come to you. I was like, where's the motor? But it's probably on the other side that they didn't show. I wanna go on a glass boat. What is that, a mushroom? Oh, whoa. What is that? Oh, forbidden milk. You know, there's nut milk and then there's fungi milk. It's straight out of the mushroom mussy. Does this only work if you do it with a knife? Like, I've cut mushrooms before. None of them have ever secreted on me. My dog is special. Hey, why he doing a split? Why he walking like that? What the dog doing? How am I supposed to walk when the floor is slippery? Why he doing that? In all of my years of dog watching videos, I have never seen a dog walk like this. POV of a 7'1" human at the airport. There is no way. Where are you that the ceiling is only 7 foot tall? Anyways, let's see this POV. How does it feel to look down on everyone? Sometimes you gotta look down on yourself just because you have to duck in every entryway. The world is just not built for tall people. Barely fits in the plane. I hope you got extra leg room. There is this toilet in Germany that rotates. Whoa! Imagine sitting on this and it starts spinning around. What is the reason for the rotation? Does that make it wider? Does one rotation make it wider? So in case your aim sucks, you have a bigger target to pee in. If you sit on it while it's spinning, will it like spin the crap out of you? Literally? I don't know. This woman did this tape trick and it is insane. Like, I cannot believe this. Like, a lot of celebrities and models use this trick. I thought it was an old filter on her at first. Like, there's no way that you could just put tape on your cheeks, put it up, and instantly look 20 years younger. Just the tape did that. I don't understand how just like pulling your face can make you look like so much younger. I just look like an aardvark. For the low price of $1,000, Louis Vuitton has come out with chopsticks. $1,000 chopsticks. They better be solid gold. No? Not even gold plated. It's just colored gold. $1,000 chopsticks and they're not even real gold. I mean, they sure are pretty though. Like, look at that. I eat sushi and 95% of everything else I eat, including mashed potato and pasta, with my hands. Every time I eat with a fork, the food somehow always ends up falling off the fork, falling into my lap. I no longer trust forks or spoons. Knives haven't really been too kind to me. I do not trust silverware when I have perfectly good fingers to pick the food up and eat with. Also, I'm very clumsy.
This is hot chocolate. No, really, it is.
Ugh, that ain't no hot chocolate. Where you get a chocolate egg yolk from? You telling me I could just put that in my mouth and it would just like pop? Seems sus. They dyed their dog red! He looks just like Clifford! Oh, you mean he wasn't born like that? So dyeing your dog is perfectly fine as long as you use a natural dye that does not damage the dog in any way. But they're like, the reason I dye my dog, he is less likely to get stolen. Who's gonna steal a big red dog without anybody noticing? And if he does, you're gonna find him real quick. He's less likely to get hit by a car as long as the drivers don't mistaken him for a hound of hell. It's good for his fur and because it makes people happy and he probably gets 10 times more love. And let me tell you, dogs, they love attention. Sending a cloud back to the sky. What? It's not a cloud though. It is soap from a bubble bath. But she took it outside. Go on. Be free. Go up there with your cloud friends. This is the craziest split end I have ever seen. Hey, that is not just one split end. A split end is just like, that is a split end on a split end on a split end on an end of many split ends. The hair has split into many ends. Just cut it off. My dad is a professional badminton player. He don't even need a racket or anything. He hitting it with his heel. When you're so good, you can just like, okay, that is a flex. Scallop tries to bite me.
The scallop.
Actually, you just picked this up at the beach.
Those are eyes.
The edible part is inside.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so the things are, oh, this was a warning. Put me down. Back into the water I go, or your finger in the hole. You see all those little dots that look like blackheads? Those are eyes. It can clearly see you. How could a shell be so dangerous? Ocean's full of weird little creatures.
I am screaming.
Why did the egg look like that?
Egg. No. What did I do wrong?
She baked an egg.
Is baking eggs like not a thing? Ew, and there's also so much grease, but wait. What? Wait, that's not okay.
That egg has got a big areola. Excuse me, yolk. The yolk to white ratio is massive. I'm getting a boob vibe out of this egg. I don't like it. Am I hallucinating or is that a giant picnic basket? I thought it was like the Shrek filter. Oh, it's like a hotel. Those are windows. There are rooms in there. It's a giant building that looks like a basket. It's in the middle of a field. It's kind of weird. Like imagine driving like, is that a very large basket? Drive up to it. Yes, it is. It's a basket building. Hey, that is the biggest grapefruit I have ever seen. But wait, it's not a grapefruit.
Okay, let's take this piece, right?
It's a pomelo?
It's already kind of oh, I squirted. Ooh, oh.
Wow!
I said nothing. But this fiberglass looking part is just really rough. Like it tastes like, you can eat it and it's like edible and stuff, but it just tastes hard.
Did she say fiberglass? That's what your car's made of. Okay, but it's huge.
Sure, that's good enough. Okay. And then dip it in the sauce.
Sauce.
It's literally so good.
It is a very large fruit. Hello friends, it's me. Today we're checking out some things you've probably never seen before.
So I'm getting ready.
Oh, what? What? What is that? Is that an eyelash? It's like tugging on her eye. Does she have just one single eyelash that just grew down to here? How? That's kind of cool. Every time I get something stuck in my eye, I just go to the mirror and just like, man, I see some weird things on TikTok. Don't tell me there's a pink pineapple. I refuse to believe it. There is no such thing as a pink pineapple. Wait, it shows it right on the picture. It's a pink pineapple. No, this goes against everything I have ever been taught to believe. Oh, it's pink? What? This is real? Not a grapefruit, not a watermelon. It's a pink pineapple, they exist. It is unsettling how much it looks like meat though. Why does it look like a slice of bologna?
They are very sweet compared to the pineapples you get here in the mainland.
You mean the yellow pineapples?
But this sweetness on the one I bought is just as sweet as the regular pineapples you get in Hawaii, but you get them when they're ripe there.
The pink ones are even sweeter than one of the sweetest fruits? Okay, go off. I need to try me one of these, a pink pineapple. It still sounds like a joke to me, but this is the first time I am seeing and hearing of this. Hey, what is that? It's like a slime. So jiggly. Is it at least cleaning the floor? Picking up the crumbs? Once it's done its job, how do you get rid of it? You don't. If you question its existence one more time, it'll probably get rid of you. Y'all the first people in the world to see 3 pounds of pink Starburst fried in an air fryer at 370 degrees. What happens when you put pink Starburst in an air fryer? Ooh. Forbidden slime. The slime you could actually eat. Okay, but all I can think about is a cleanup. How you gonna like get it out of there? Y'all need a new air fryer. Hey yo, is that a popcorn kernel? Oh, they're gonna heat it up. I want to see it like pop. Oh, there we go. I thought it was gonna be a lot cooler. Like y'all heating it in real time, and it gets really burnt right before it pops. Seemed like it popped really slow. I thought it was just like an instant. I mean, it kind of was, but. Y'all ever seen a popcorn pop in 4K? Well, now you have. I'm gonna play some audio. Tell me what kind of dog you think this is coming from. A big scary one, right? My dogs are shaking in the corner. It ain't even a dog, it's coming from a whole entire human. Dog. That is the most realistic sounding dog bark I've ever heard. I can square up with my dogs right now. Bro's been practicing. Client, I want light up countertop. Oh, these are so sick. I love these, but I didn't know you could do one like this, where it's like some of it lights up and some of it doesn't. By the way, these are very expensive, and they can only be done with like certain materials, like onyx, which is really expensive already. I wouldn't do it for my kitchen though. Like if you leave it on too long, the counters get warm. I mean, I had no idea what rabbits were capable of. I thought y'all just chomp on your celery stick and grow plump. No. Bro drop kicked a toilet paper roll. He been practicing. Keep an eye on this one. Don't piss him off, for next one will be aimed at your balls. You hear that?
Ong ong.
Bro unlocked the new grasshopper Uzi. Just found it chilling in the wild. First of all, why is it so big and why is it so loud? They really got grasshoppers the size of toddlers? You can order a 40-pound bag of just Lucky Charm marshmallows. Are you trying to feed a whole village? I wanna know how much it costs. $170 for some dehydrated marshmallows? Okay, hear me out. The school cafeteria buys this and sells everybody a handful for like $2. Profit? I think so.
This is a Nipa palm fruit, and we're about to get one and then eat the jellies from inside of it.
There's jellies inside a fruit? Bro, I've been missing out. I'm going to Hawaii soon, so I wanna like try all this crazy fruit. It's massive. Oh, you're telling me you don't just like cut it open? All of those are like pods? Is the fruit inside the pods? Oh yeah. Yeah, you like bust them open. You told me there's jelly inside there. There's jelly inside there. Oh, it kind of looks like lychee.
There you go. Yep, perfect. Yep.
There it is.
He just did it faster.
Wait, I feel like I've had this before.
It's a different treat. That's what that's exactly what
Oh my god, that looks delicious.
Yeah, it's like a cross between coconut and lychee.
It tastes like coconut and lychee. What a magical fruit. I gotta try one of these. Oh, that is a long ice cube. When I order a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, drink is like 95% ice, 5% coffee. Wait, an egg? An egg white? I know some drinks got egg whites in them, but it just, I don't like the idea of like drinking a raw egg white. I have drank many drinks with egg inside them, but I just don't want to see it being put in the drink. You know what I mean? Like I'll drink it, I just don't want to see it being put in the drink. Oh my god, it's gorgeous, it's blue. What? Is it turning into a solid? Oh, that's like the foam from the egg white. What happened to the long ice? Is this an actual drink or a science experiment? That's crazy, the way it just comes up. My drink got a stiffy, What did they replace your tongue with? Oh, it's skin on her leg. I thought you had a Neapolitan tongue. You know, she got the strawberry, she got the vanilla. All you missing is the chocolate. It's like your leg skin in your mouth. Does it grow hair? Do you have to shave half of your tongue? Kind of crazy. I have never seen somebody with a two-tone tongue. Bro's insides turned into a smoothie. I don't know how he held on this whole time. He wasn't like dizzy or wobbling or anything. Bro walked out and flexed after spinning in a blender for a hot second.
Okay, so some people do their 8s like this. I do my 8 like this. Christina, do an 8.
Okay.
One more time.
What was that? You see the way she did an 8? Does 2 3s? I mean, the end result is all the same. If you do your 8 like the first one, hit that like button. I feel like most people do that. That's a dope fish tank, but how do you get the bottles out? Wait, it's like a bar and a fish tank. Oh, I thought the drinks were in the fish tank. Like, wait, y'all let the fish get lit? Oh, it's behind it. So the fish tank is like right here, and then the drinks are like right behind it, and they can just like come out. Oh, this is cool. It's rained, so the floor is slippery. Oh, that was smooth. Now, normally people would slip and fall. Then there's this guy. He make the floor slip and fall. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was 2 cars for a sec. No, you know what this is? He is towing a trailer that looks exactly like his car, but cut in half. That's kind of weird, bro. I'm not an expert, but I think he likes gray BMWs. Oh, is that a skunk? It's so plump. So apparently they don't stink unless you piss them off, or they get scared or feel the need to attack. In some places you can actually keep them as a pet. You know, I bet this could pass as a Pomeranian. There are these weird boots where the sole of the shoe kind of looks like a skeleton. So when you're taking footsteps in the snow, you're gonna look at it and be like, what is that? A bear? A skeleton? I feel like I should know the difference between those two footsteps, but bro, skin and bones walking around barefoot in the snow. What the frick are y'all feeding McDonald's employees? You know, just to make sure nobody is gonna open your order before you get to it. We have put 25 seals on this bad boy. Nothing goes in, nothing goes out. Until it gets into the hands of the customer, your fries were not tampered with, your burger was not slobbered on, there will be no more complaints. And somehow the customer will still find a way to complain. Hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out some cool things that you've probably never seen before.
Hey guys, I'm in the Amazon rainforest and I just found this
What kind of dog is that?
He was sitting in the middle of the road, so I had to move him.
Oh, he is menacing.
Hey guys, I'm in the Amazon rainforest and I just found this patu bird. He was sitting in the middle of the road, so I had to move him.
I think he's hungry. Please feed him. You've heard of Batman, you've heard of Spider-Man, but have you heard of Watermelon Man? You know, there's Post Malone and there's Post Melon. He got a whole entire fit with the goggles. Oh, he even got a hat. Oh, this is diabolical, I kinda like it. And Melon Man on his moped, off to fight crime, defend his city. The people who spit out the watermelon seeds, is that who the enemy is? Trying to sneeze with my eyes open. Hey, I heard this was impossible. Like, if you do, your eyes will literally like bulge out of your head. Like this, right? But she did it. It is possible. So your eyes don't come out of your head? Mythbusters. So you can sneeze with your eyes open, you just have to make a conscious effort to. They may or may not bulge out of your head. I am not your eyeball, I wouldn't know. This guy is at Comic-Con cosplaying a lightsaber. Looks more like a cherry popsicle. You know, we always see people dressed up as Darth Vader, Rey, Kylo Ren. The lightsaber don't get enough credit. You know, glad to see the red lightsaber finally getting the recognition it deserves. It's the coolest one. Look at this goofy eye looking fish. Why is he so nosy? What you doing? You got any games on your phone? I don't like it. It's like they put a human face on a fish. Oh, here, a snack for you. That's all you had to do. That's all I really wanted. I don't like them eyeballs. Me when I'm watching the barista make my drink. Y'all ever wondered what microwavable popcorn looks like inside the bag before you microwave it? Interesting. It's like white chocolate brittle. Delicious, except the brittle is not chocolate and it is solidified room temperature oil. I didn't have to see this. I love microwavable popcorn as much as the next guy. This kind of ruined it for me. I don't know why I never thought to just like open one of these bags and see what's inside, but they did it for us. Suddenly does not sound so appetizing anymore. How many life jackets does it take to float after jumping in? 2
life jackets. 4 life jackets.
Okay, surely it will.
6 life jackets.
No? Hey, that's a lot of life jackets.
10 life jackets.
10 life jackets, come on. Oh, wow. That is quite the unit.
14 life jackets.
Bro, how many life jackets we got? It's like the final boss of life jackets keeps getting upgraded.
18 life jackets.
Every time you kill him, he comes back with another health bar. Like, oh, you thought it was over? 6 more life jackets.
24 life jackets.
Okay, that's gotta be it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah! That's too many upgrades. We've gotten into psychosis. There's simply too many cybernetic enhancements. Humanity's not ready for this guy. It's only possible in Romania. Did you just put money into your car stereo system? Oh, they hacked it. You can literally put money into it and play a game. Nothing like a gambling addiction in the middle of traffic. You know, if it's your car, you get to keep all the money you lost. It's like a piggy bank for addiction.
So, have you ever wondered how I came up with the style of putting the nails in my hair?
Is that what I think it is? Bro put nails in his hair. Did he twist hairs around each nail? Like, how are they being held up?
The next thing I post is going to show you a little dramatization of how I came up with this style. Alright? The very next thing I post, okay?
Bro got the Home Depot perm. Is that not heavy? This is legit. Those are nails in his hair. This cannot be comfortable. He really thought he nailed it. I mean, he did, but bro's actually a metalhead. Y'all ever see somebody pack up a car into the back of a truck and just go? Yeah, well, I was moving and I needed to take my car with me. Y'all never heard of towing? A hitch that you attach to the car on? Nah, just pack it up in the trunk, let's go. Surely there's better ways to move a car. How did y'all even get it in there? This is what my dad does to avoid cutting the pepperoni. I don't know if this is genius or a crime that deserves jail time. You cut a pizza just in straight lines. No, not this guy. Like literally gonna cut into weird shapes to preserve the whole pepperoni. Out here looking like an improper fraction. Somehow I feel like it would taste better though. You see that little slice with the 3? Oh, that is one large paw. Or do you just have tiny hands? What kind of cat does this belong to? Maybe it's a bear. Oh, it's a lion. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. Why so soft and cuddly if deadly? Oh, wow. I'm surprised they let you near their paws. Personally, I would not. Oh, they are just like dogs. They all love the scratches. Oh, now you're really pushing it. Personally, I would not put my finger in a mouth of an animal that could tear me apart at its whim. You lucky they're having a good day. What if they're having a bad day? Then you're not even gonna have a next day because you'll be dead. Oh, wow. That is the biggest toe bean I've ever seen. It's so meaty. These are actually adorable. And they're being so sweet. Okay, maybe she's just the animal whisperer. She's just straight vibing with them. Oh, hell nah. What is that? Why you got a face like that? He knows exactly where he is. He knows he's about to get eaten. I wonder what kind of crab that is. Oh, the kind that tastes delicious with some butter and lemon. Bugs in Mexico are different. No way, that thing is the size of a burrito. Jiminy, is that you? I got a lot of crickets in my house. I just let them vibe. You see this big guy? He be eating all of the little guys that you don't like. I know they're a little noisy, but they be doing me a favor, so the least I could do is spare their lives. Only in Russia. This dude got an entire bear. Aren't brown bears the dangerous ones? Yeah, the grizzly bears. A bro has a whole grizzly bear in his kitchen and he brushing his teeth. Yeah, let me just stick my entire hand in there while I brush your teeth so you can have minty fresh breath to go home to your wife and kiss her. Make sure you spare my life while you're at it. I see the craziest things on TikTok. It's lit, literally. Imagine driving around in this during the holidays. Wow. I wouldn't have even thought it was a real person. Like you see this on the street zip through you, could be a modern day Santa. When you're at a game and you only have 2 hands, but you need 11 drinks. So he stacked them all on his head. He's gotta have the balance of a balance beam. How is this even possible? What law of physics is this? These are molds that you can buy for your fruit and vegetables. I've seen these actually work. Oh, you gotta drill that thing in good. So when the vegetable grows, it grows into the shape of the mold. It's literally Frankenstein. Oh, but he's edible. What kind of vegetable is that? I think he put it on a squash. It was designed for a pumpkin, so you can have Frankenstein-shaped pumpkins. Okay, that's really cool, but also creepy. My boyfriend bought 44 pounds of protein powder. I mean, when you go to the gym every day and you drink like 2 scoops of protein powder every single day, you go through tubs really quickly. He's smart, he's buying in bulk. Like if you're gonna drink it every day, might as well buy a child-sized bag of protein powder. Get you through the winter. Oh, my sinuses could never. I don't like this video. I don't like this one bit. Some of us can barely breathe through our nose. And then this dude eating his noodles through his nose. Like, I know the nose is connected to your throat. Will it go down your throat or will it go up to your brain? Will you have a happy belly or will you have a noodle brain? I don't know what's going on inside this dude's body, so I cannot tell you.
Today in Antarctica, it's minus 57 degrees.
Minus 57 degrees? I can't even imagine how cold that is.
And I tried to pour a can of Coke.
You try to pour a can of Coke, it freezes mid-pour. I guess that's how cold it is. My freezer is 0 degrees. That is wild. You know, where I live, it's 110 degrees right now. You go outside, you melt. That's why I'm inside. The perfect bag. Oh, somebody finally made it. A shoulder bag, but for your fries. McDonald's, but make it high fashion. You know, who needs to carry your phone, your chapstick, a hair tie? When you got a sack of fries, practical and delicious. Hello Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some cool things you've probably never seen before. These are stormproof matches. Oh wow. Hey, that's not a match, that's a whole entire fire. Cavemen would have loved this. It's such a sturdy case for some matches. Okay, but wait. When you put it in the water, is it like waterproof? How is it waterproof? It's fire, it's gonna go out. But no, it comes back. I can't believe this is legit. Like when you said stormproof, I thought like if it was like sprinkling a little rain and you needed to like light a fire, it would like light. But like literally submerge it under the water for a few seconds, pull it back up and she's still lit. Okay, but this is when I would start to panic because how do I put this out? A waterproof fire. We are doomed. Oh no, what have they done to the dog? He started looking around confused too. Like, yeah, what did you guys do to me? The person recording probably getting a good laugh. So it was a poodle, and then they just shaved his arm, and then left like fluffy little feet. It looks like a cloud of dog, standing on fluffy little toothpicks. My heart, the poor thing. They did that dog dirty. Ugh, whose hands is that? Don't tell me it's cake. Slime? No, it's gloves? Like you can wear this? You put your hand through it. No, I look a little too sturdy to be gloves. Yeah, I'm sure it's used for like a movie or prosthetics. I would love to just slide these on, caress somebody's face while they're asleep. Yeah, America, we got the boring old McDonald's. In other countries, McDonald's looks different. This is the McDonald's in Poland. Nah, that thing looks like it's made of cake. That is made of McFondant. Oh, it's even cool on the inside. It's so colorful. I cannot believe this is a real building. Let alone a McDonald's. You're telling me I go in there, I order burger and fry? Nonsense. Why the big funny building for a not so funny meal? McDonald's in Portugal. That is fancy. This looks like Wall Street. What is the reason? That looks expensive. Like, be real now. It's just a McDonald's. No, it is Le McCafe. McDonald's in the US. Oh, this is the world's oldest McDonald's. Oh, wow. Oh, I kind of remember when McDonald's had chairs like these. When I was a kid, restaurants used to look like this. That's cool how they like kept it the same. Is that a balloon? His name is Carlo. Oh! Is that a snake? Oh no, it's a lizard. Oh, come on now, you were just born. As soon as this guy popped out, took 2 seconds to look out into this world and be like, peace, I'm done. I've seen all I needed to see. Try to end it all. Come on, life ain't that bad. Unless your name's Carlo. Found the big nope at the lake. Ah, what is that? This cannot be a real creature. What kind of sea glizzy is this? It's got little nostrils. That don't look right. I cannot believe this is a real thing. There's this crazy things on this earth, and this is just one of them. He don't look like he belong on land. It's like they put googly eyes on a glizzy. I don't like him. Get rid of him. Inflation be like... Quite literally. And who pumping up these dollars? Things be getting expensive. I don't know how much more the dollar can take. That thing's about to explode. What you smuggling in there? Male birds always be trying to show off. Hey, come on, whip him out. Oh, he's looking for a mate. Yeah, I can't believe the dudes are the ones with the breastises. Hey girl, you like what you see? You see the way he wobbled those things? Like no hi, hello, how are you? That's all he needed to do. Guys, take notes. Bro's wrist game through the... That actually kind of goes pretty hard. Kanye, like, that's genius. Write that down. Nah, remove that one. Leave the belly button uncovered. You know, a little sneak peek. It's time to duel. He thought he ate. That is beautiful. But what is it? So somebody recorded this video in the sky in China. It's just like warped rainbow clouds. That is gorgeous. But what is it? Aliens? Pollution? You know, like when you at a gas station and you see a rainbow oil spill on the ground? It's kind of like that, but in the sky. I don't know, nature do be beautiful. You know, there's a tongue piercing and then there's this. Ah! I don't like this. Ah! I don't like this. Does that not hurt? You know, most people hang their keys up on their wall. She got it through her tongue piercing. You know, I thought the first one was bad. Like, I know you got a cool little charm, but like, where does it go? What about when you eat? Like, what happens if you accidentally swallow the little alien man? Like, what about when you chew? Where does he go? You can't just like hide under your tongue forever. This is so impractical. Who be living like this? You know, I thought I had it bad. Wearing Invisalign? Nah, she did this to herself. what I ordered. A giant corn stool. Oh, you actually got a giant corn stool. Surprise, surprise. I don't know why I thought it would be like this. That thing is huge. Some people just really like corn. You know, nothing like a half bitten out corn on the cob. Mwah, some classy home decor. Those are lash extensions as a minion. I can tell you right now by looking at this took hours to do. She can't even see no more. You know, every time I open my eyes, I see them. I see them everywhere. Those annoying yellow little friends. They attached each individual yellow lash to her real eyelashes to make a minion. Every time you blink, he does a little dance. And don't let the Facebook moms find this. POV, wake up in Indonesia and there's an orangutan in your house. Bro just walked in. Oh, it's a mom. She got a baby in her pocket. I didn't know they were like kangaroos. Oh, she washed her hands. Nah. She picked the lock, opened the door, let herself in, and now she's using their bathroom. She got better hygiene than most people do. Yeah, she'd be reading the sign that says, please wash your hands for at least 30 seconds. And now she want a snack. So you just gotta break into the fridge, you know, just steal some Cokes. There ain't no way. She doesn't open the soda? How? Nah, this ain't the first time. They're way too smart for their own good. They're just gonna act stupid so they don't have to pay taxes. I can get away with doing all of this for free. You know, unbothered and moisturized. This is wild. The mall has a toilet for dogs. I mean, yeah. Doesn't everybody know this? Oh, I've never been inside one before. So it's like your dog can go pee on the fire hydrant and then they can go up to the sink and they can wash their hands after. Perfect. Oh, there's even a trash can. Make sure your dog picks up the poop and puts it in the trash can. If an orangutan can open a bottle of Sprite, you can throw your poop away, right? And blink once if yes. You ain't gonna get a blink out of her. It's the Krabby Patty Mobile! The Patty Wagon! It exists! It exists in real life and you can actually rent it and drive it around. Wow, that's quite the hot rod. What happened in the back? Somebody got a little too hungry. Trying to take a chomp. This is absolutely terrifying. I don't like it. I love dogs dyed as different animals. Like when you dye a Pomeranian as a fox, but like they just drew Simpsons characters on a dog. The face is what gets me. I'm so done. Look, like the eyes. That thing is terrifying. It looks just like the grandpa with the googly moogly eyes. What kind of dog is this? Don't tell me it's a hyena. Oh, whoa. Okay, I care about one thing. Let me see the size of them paws. Oh, whoa. Those beans are massive. And those aren't toe beans, those are toe avocados. Why so deadly if so cute and cuddly? Y'all's dining table ever run out of gas? Wait, how did he know where the hole was? Oh, that guy's a professional. They just be on their merry way. This is so goofy. Like they put a dining table on wheels. The Mazda Meal 3000. Wow, very powerful. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some cool things you've probably never seen before. They took a whole entire Coke bottle, put it in a mold, and then poured resin over it. Oh, I guess that bad boy's not getting recycled. And it is encapsulated forever. That Sodies is not coming out. It will be very valuable one day. They're holding a light bulb in one hand, rub their sock feet on the carpet, and then when they touched, it's like Edison with the light bulb, like boom. And we got light. Okay, I will be testing this out immediately.
So that's fake grass.
Yes, that is fake grass.
So then I was looking at this and I was like, oh, that
is very pretty grass.
That's carpet.
That's carpet. Why would you put carpet outside? So you telling me we ran out of grass, so we put fake grass, and then we ran out of fake grass, so we put green carpet. That should be illegal. What happens when it rains? You can't put carpet outside. I'm afraid of this neighborhood. I feel bad at laughing at somebody's pet, but look at this guy. Funny frog. Oh, the look you're giving me. Okay, sorry, I won't laugh anymore. So serious. Do y'all ever want to take a needle and just... No! Serious question, is there air in there? Will it pop? How is he at the bottom of the water? He's basically a living flotation device. Nature makes some funny things. My brother got a hologram maker for his birthday. What? The frog was the hologram? I thought it was just like sitting on top of it. There's a frog, but there isn't a frog. Oh, that's trippy. They put their finger in and like It's not there. I mean, that's what a hologram is, but when I was a kid, we only like dreamed of that technology, and now it's like, wow, real. Have you seen Pink Flame? She unboxed a Hello Kitty lighter, and then look, the fire is pink. How is that possible? I mean, my fireplace could do different color fires, but I ain't never seen it like in a lighter. It still burned the same as red fire. Animals you've never seen without hair before. An owl. Oh, skinny chicken. Why does he look so funny? That is a skinny chicken with a big old head. It look ridiculous. This is what he looked like without his fur coat. Like a fool. A bear. Oh no, I can't. No, I refuse it to believe that. That ain't a bear. That is a giant hairless rat. For real? I ain't never looked at a bear once and thought they looked like a rat until now. Good thing y'all have hair. Otherwise, bears would be like 10 times more terrifying if they look like this. Imagine a 400-pound giant rat start running at you. Like, I surrender. In this city, there is a clock where little men are working literally around the clock to change the time. I'm sorry, what? Is this like an optical illusion or something? Because here they are. They sweep the minute hand all day. We work around the clock to bring you the current time. And some tell me they hostages. Free them. Heck you, my child is perfectly fine. Wait, took my brain a hot second to register, like why do you have a hairy rotisserie as a pet? But that's a dog, or is it? My dude built like a rotisserie chicken with some long legs. He built different, okay? A tree being cut down filled with pollen. Oh, God, I was gonna say my allergies. Oh, this is how you take me out. I'm gonna pass away immediately. That's gonna be how I end up going. Accidentally walk past a tree filled with pollen. That was a pollen bomb. I am not okay. I will not be breathing after that. The jellies are here, the jellies are here. Apparently, you can buy jellyfish online. And they light up? Wait, that's them changing color? Oh man, you buy this off the black market or something? I didn't know they would like changing color themselves. Gamer jellyfish, gamer jellyfish, gamer jellyfish. Wow, that's so cool. It's like a living nightlight. I saw this on my For You page the other day. Like, whoa, they're gonna cook a steak with the lava? My For You page knows me better than anybody else because there is nothing I would have rather seen than this. And then they just laid it on top. And you would think it would like burn right through, but no. It's cooking the steak. And then when the lava like dries up, it turns into a chunk. And the steak is, that's cooked a little too much even for my liking. And I like my steak well done, but that is burnt to a crisp. Cow versus lava. The lava clearly won. Oh, the inside of that is actually, don't hate on me, but I kind of like my steak cooked like this. But now you know. Lava can destroy cities, but also cook a piece of steak. What kind of animal is this? They got Dobby as a pet? He exists? He's just chilling with a cat. What is that? They got Dobby as a pet? I'm so confused. That cat ain't moving. The cat ain't scared of it. I'm gonna need some answers because I don't even know what this is. Secret access to your apartment. So a lot of people don't know, but these locks have a hidden compartment for a master key. So like if you live in an apartment and you have one of these locks, you can turn it. And that's how the management can like go into your house. I put this in another video and I wasn't 100% sure, but I know somebody who has one of these locks and she was chilling in her apartment and suddenly they just opened the door and she just like, ooh, and it was the management. They were like, oh, sorry, I thought nobody lived here. Like, y'all are sketchy for that. Y'all stay safe out there. Is that not terrifying? She strapped herself to an airplane. These are clearly professionals. Imagine being in a convertible airplane. I didn't even know you could do this. The birds watching this like, bro, I do that all the time. Feels pretty good, huh? At this store, they got robots that greet you and they also dance with you. And they just pulled out the Macarena. The technology going a little too far. I thought they were mannequins for a second, but they be doing the greeting. Like, is this real? Like their movements, they're so fluid. Y'all can dance better than me. Good thing they don't got legs. You already know they be putting on a mask walking around at night, pretending to be one of us. Go and get yourself some fish flops. Oh, I thought it was a typo. I thought they meant flip flops, but fish flops. And the print it leaves is an actual fish print. I will be purchasing these immediately. Imagine the footprints you leave. It's like somebody like smacking a fish multiple times in the dirt. Or somebody using a salmon as a sock. I would like a pair. Show me your favorite tiny pointless item that you have. So you take this little pad, put it under your shirt, on your shoulder, and then put Remy right on it, and it's a magnet. So you can literally like sit perched upon your shoulder as you cook some ratatouille. Alright, that's very cute. At first I was like, what in toddler torture device is this? But it's actually how babies get x-rays. They gotta put them in this tube. At least his feet is like dangling out. And that's how they do the x-ray. This would be a little sus without the context. Like they're growing a child in a cup. There's a close-up of a scar removal. So they use this little device. I believe how this works is it makes like micro cuts in the scar. And then your body is like, whoa, this is a wound. I am going to heal myself. I wonder if it's painful though. Let me show you why I spent $400 on a kaleidoscope. Let me see inside. Put me inside. Whoa, it's like a whole nother dimension. Leave one universe, go into another. I don't know about $400 worth, but that's pretty crazy. So she got her stomach hanging out, right? And then look how powerful the shapewear is. Where did it go? Just disappeared. Was this like a magic trick? What else you hiding in there? Shapewear stronger than the relationship with my dad. Oh, yo, I think there's something wrong with your hat. Why is it rotating? The hat is rotating. Is that a thing now? 2021, we got rotating beanies? I was not aware of this technology. What is that? Oh my God, what is that?
That's a pig!
A pig? But he's wearing shoes. Or are his little paws built like that? He went to the DSW, got himself some booties. I thought he was slicing butter for a hot second. But no, that's money. That is all money. And he keeps like rotating the rod. Or is it a knife? I present to you money, but fancy. Don't let that distract you from the fact that those aren't even real. Rich people in LA are getting lazier and lazier. Yo, what's the point of taking the dog for a walk? He can't even walk in there. He's just looking. He can't walk. What was the reason? Hey, yo, this is the future. You don't gotta walk no more. But master, I love walking. Well, that's too damn bad. You never know how high an alligator could jump. He put on a little show, did his little thing, and he still didn't get that piece of meat. He was baited. I would not call that a jump. I would call it a shimmy. I bet he was standing on his tippy tail. POV, you're a couponer. She handed him a fat stack of coupons. So the total is $153 right now. And then as he scans all of the coupons, you see the price go down, 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 down. You got a $10 coupon? Where you got that from? $40 coupon? And then it went from $150 to $16. That is not a bad deal at all. So you're telling me some people are that rich? Oh, we already started. I already saw like 40 million. It's going by way too fast. Oprah got money. Jack Ma, whoever that is. 62 billion with a B? These are all the billionaires. I can't even like comprehend how much that much money is. Oh, it goes even more. The least money on that list was like 20 million. I don't even know what to say. That is way too rich. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some cool things you've probably never seen before. Oh, they found a fish with a human face. I thought he was wearing a mask at first. Like, hey, who put a mask on this fish? But look at that. Ah, he ugly. This is also really creepy. Like, imagine seeing this in the water. I'd be like, what is that? The fish took somebody's face? But wait, when you look at it, it's just the coincidence that the markings on this fish's face resemble the face of a human from far away. The Michael Myers of fish. Don't worry, when you look at him like this, he is actually a fish. If you've been on TikTok, you've probably seen this all over TikTok. This is a Spider-Man animatronic designed by Disney. So this is not a real person. It is an animatronic, but the movement is absolutely insane that it looks like a real person doing these jumps, but it's a robot. This technology is absolutely insane. Like the ragdoll physics of it, like everything. A lot of people thought this was a real person doing these jumps off of one building to another, but it's not. I thought it was actually Spider-Man. It's like finding out Santa isn't real. World's largest treadmill. Dang, I didn't even know they had treadmills this size. So is this for one person? Or are you supposed to like run alongside all your friends? Put the dog on. The dog can run too. I didn't even know they make an industrial sized treadmill. You don't have to run in a straight line. Got all this room to run diagonal. And it goes up. This gotta be for the athletes. I'm sorry, is a normal sized treadmill just not good enough? How high can a deer jump? Whoa, whoa! He's not jumping, he's flying! Woo! Somebody said the trail is lava. Will not touch this. Did he land? I think he landed it. That was crazy. My dude got some airtime. He was flying for a hot second. Swimming through the air. I would take advantage of that skill if I had it. An Italian strawberry. Oh, I see it now. It's doing this. You gonna make a TikTok or eat me or not? I cannot do accents. That's a funny shape. I can see the thumb. I can see the fingers in a fruit. There's always that one extra girl on the team. So they're going on a school trip and she brought a 40-inch TV and a PlayStation and she's playing Spyro and they're only gone for 36 hours. Okay, but the bus ride is probably a couple hours. So she brought a whole entire PlayStation to play Spyro. I'm actually jealous. I didn't even know this was an option for field trips. Not that it mattered because I wasn't allowed to go on overnight field trips. My mom let me go for the day and then at night when everyone got to stay at a hotel, she came to pick me up and take me home. She's like, I'll bring you back in the morning. Because apparently bad things happen at night. Talk about overprotective parents. Hey, that's me and Supercar Blondie. And we went to go see something really cool. This is a mechanical fire-breathing dinosaur. I mean, he breathes fire, so I like to call him a dragon. So originally, this monstrosity was used to like crush cars in shows and eat them, set them on fire. He literally breathes fire from his nose. And the ears flap up and down. And the scariest part is that he moves. We ran away because we were scared. So I actually got to climb in and sit inside. Not a very good day to wear a dress. But basically you climb up and you gotta like hop inside. The secret compartment. You could literally sit inside, pilot the mech. It's like exactly what I imagined. Like you put your hands on all these buttons. There are so many buttons and switches in there. And control him. If you guys want to see the full video, I will link Supercar Blondie's full video in the description below.
I watched too many Netflix murder docs. I thought this was a human finger when I first saw it.
It's not. It's a leaf. I had to look real hard at that to realize, wait, it's not a finger? That's a finger. If it's not a finger, is it a rock? I cannot believe that was a leaf. There's something wrong with my eyes. There is this car where the plate is constantly changing. Whoa, wait, words came up. So is the whole like half of the trunk like an advertisement or something? For spices and dried fruit. What is the point of this? How is it moving? It's almost like it's trying to tell me something. I didn't even know this technology existed. Like imagine driving by a speeding camera and then you just change your license plate real quick. They will never find you. This hair, not cooperating. That's fine, I don't need to see. One more reason for people to respect all mothers. Whoa! So she is pregnant with triplets. Ooh! I thought the baby was like lounging in there with this with his legs stretched out. Oh, there's 3 of them in there. There ain't triplets in there. That's a watermelon. That's what happens when you swallow a watermelon seed. My biggest fear. Gotta respect mothers. They brought you into this world and they could take you out. Where I'm from, traffic lights look like this. And then you got this, a traffic light tree. How do I know which one is my light? Wait, one of them is green and red at the same time. What? This has got to be like a Christmas art installation or something. How can anybody look at this and figure out which one is theirs? Yeah, like 3 lights say red and 5 say green. Go if you dare. Uh-oh, we got a big old traffic jam. Does this device do what I think it does? You slide the bagel through and it cuts it in half. It's like a spinning disc. Like, look at that one go. Oh, slice! So people aren't using like a knife and just cut it in half anymore? When technology has failed you. We got a big old traffic jam. Oh, whoa! I would have been terrified to stick my hand anywhere near there. Yeah, I guess you just give him a little nudge. Let him slide through the slicer. Cruel and unusual bagel slicing. Hold up. Oh, what was that? Hair in a can? Powdered hair? Like y'all just do. They color in inside the lines. Wait, oh, I almost had a heart attack. I was like, where's the head's body? Decapitated! It's one of those mannequin heads. Why the mannequin balding? I have so many questions. Have we solved balding? I can just spray on your hair now. The Northern Lights. You know, it's always so magical when I see one of these videos. And I cannot believe, like some places on this earth, you look up at night and then like the sky is green. You got green lights at night. One day I want to see these with my own 2 eyes. So is this guy skiing at night? This whole scene doesn't even look real. My dude living in Narnia. This is the deepest swimming pool in the world. And check this out. It looks like a whole abandoned building underwater. I thought the ocean was scary. I don't see no lifeguards in there. I'd still be scared to go in there. In an alternate universe where I wasn't scared, I would love to dive in that thing. I was that kid that would always get on the diving board and like do a few jumps on it and then just pussy out and leave. Embarrassing. Done humiliated myself in front of the whole community pool. How was that car driving? It ain't got no tires. Or maybe it does have tires and they're hidden under the car, but it's basically scraping the floor. Oh, I'm so confused. Everybody looking at this guy like, how's he driving that thing? Where's the tires at? How low do you want your car? Yes. Bucket list of places you've probably never heard of. In the Maldives, there is a sea of stars. I think this happens in other places too, where the ocean looks like it's glow in the dark. So these are called phytoplankton, and they're bioluminescent, meaning they glow in the dark. This is another thing I would love to see in my lifetime. Like, it doesn't look real. A glow in the dark ocean? Like the yassification of this dude? Crazy. Is the front door a good comparison? Wait, that is a big dog. Oh, he's huge, massive. That dog bigger than you. You giving him treats? He big enough to give you treats. That dog's big enough to go out and get a job and pay his share of rent. Somebody say he looked like light-skinned Clifford. There's this abandoned beetle in the middle of the desert. But wait, if you go inside, you can go down. Whoa, what was that? A secret hideaway? Y'all got a drum set? I already know there's a party going on under there. I hope y'all got AC in there. It looks pretty sweaty and stinky. Hey, some name right. This cat got 4 ears? Oh, also the tongue does not go back in the mouth. I mean, I've seen cats with 2 ears. But 4, and it's like right next to it. Alien cat, what planet are you from? Oh, that is a big cat. A big meaty cat. Full of meat. Fat boy. Oh, those paws. So very extremely meaty. Why dangerous animal be soft, cute, and cuddly? Does not make sense. You see big fluffy cat. Must resist the urge to squeeze. That cute cuddly cat can kill you in an instant. She pulled the sticker off of an apple, and then underneath the red, it's yellow. That's weird. Grocery stores out here spray painting the apples red now? Is that what y'all are doing? Cause explain this. Unless the sticker peeled off the pigment. But in my 20-something years of peeling the sticker off fruit, that has never happened. So I don't know. What's going on with this apple? Wait, they move. Oh, this is only in Australia? So if you're traveling with your family or your friends, you can turn the seats and sit together. Oh, that's genius. I had no idea this was a thing. Literally move the chairs. Create your own little box. Is that a can? I ain't never seen a lid like that. Is this a can of the future? They ain't got a thing you pull up? Oh, hey, what was that? I have never seen a can open like this before. So I guess you could open it and then you could close it. But someone was salty that they couldn't open it, so they just started shaking it. Like, I hope the next person that tries to open this gets their day ruined, cause I couldn't open it. So you just like twist it, and then you could twist it back and then close it, save it for later. Okay, that's pretty neato. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some cool things you've probably never seen before. Have you ever seen a shrimp pooping? No, but you know when you get shrimp from the store or it's cooked and there's that little black line? It's not a vein, it is a poop trail. You can remove it. I personally always remove it. And I don't like the idea of eating poo. Or it can look like this. That's a doo-doo trail. And some people say extra protein. At first I was like, shrimp where? This is a plant. This is underwater. You see! It's see-through! The doo-doo is leaving its body. I really hear watching the defecation of a shrimp. I like how he's sitting on the leaf just minding his own business. Like, yeah, give me a second. Yeah, there's not much going on in there. You got a little something up here. The rest of it down there. Funny little thing. Is that a tractor or Metal Gear? No, don't tell me they're actually gonna do it. Today we're gonna let the intrusive thoughts win. They're gonna go under it. Are you gonna fit? I don't think you're gonna fit. You're not gonna fit. What? Wow! No way, they fit perfectly under that. Oh, that was so satisfying. I've always wanted to do this. Oh man, that was nice. Okay, now brake check them really hard and then you'll just like slide under. Have you ever seen a headless giraffe? No, that can't be real. Where's the rest? Oh, it's asleep. I don't know, I thought somebody like snapped it. It's just asleep. I don't know, I kind of do the same thing when I sleep. Except when I wake up, I feel like I got hit by a truck. That low-key scared me for a sec. I thought it was a statue at first, and then I was like, wait a second, what? I didn't know it was like so bendy. You know, I always thought they kind of slept standing up. I googled giraffe sleeping. Okay, that thing looked broken. I feel like there's a better way to do it. They all sleep like this. Okay, I can't find a picture of what I want, so I'm going to draw it. Cause I imagine them to sleep like this. Here's one leg. There's this big old round body. Do they have tails? They have short tails, right? Okay, they tuck the tail like dog. Are their front arms shorter than the long arms? I don't know, giraffes are built so funny. We're gonna have to make this longer. Uh-oh, there's not enough space. Oh no, there's not enough space for its neck. And then they just sleep with its neck on the ground. And then its little horns. And then the ears are down. And then its eyes closed. And it's going. Yeah, I don't know why they don't sleep like that. I feel like that'd be so much more comfortable and it'd feel so much better on their neck. But that's just me if I was a giraffe. This is the process of separating metal from dirt with a magnet. So if you're ever wondering how they get metal from the earth, they just use a giant magnet. There is so much metal in dirt, and this just like collects it. Wow. Metal do be magnetic though. On God, no cap. This is the world's quietest proposal. Nah, they can't be for real. In the middle of the airport? Yeah, not even the middle. In line to check your bags.
Congratulations.
It doesn't get any more romantic than that. Bro couldn't have waited till y'all get to the final destination? Like, do you think she's gonna leave you mid-flight? That you felt the need to propose right then and there. You know, I had to do a double, triple take, make sure there was actually like a ring there and he wasn't just getting on his knees to pick up something. But no, she really said yes. Somehow I think this is less romantic than the Walmart proposal. With the PJ pants in front of the Walmart returns. I think it's kind of funny, but this is unacceptable. It is a potato. Wow. It's a foot potato. It's a potato foot. Thought it was cool at first, and now the more I look at it, the more I dislike it. I feel like it did not grow like that. They just like took some little fingerling potatoes and put them on. I don't believe it. I don't know. Farmers be doing all kinds of crazy things to make their produce go viral. The dude who painted an apple white, I'm looking at you. I've seen a lot of weird pets, but a crocodile? Or no, it must be an alligator. I heard they were the nice guys. He just vibing. I don't know why I was expecting the inside of his mouth to be pink or red. Looking a little pale there. I don't know, he just taking a nap with a human? Does he not know he could kill him and escape at any moment? He's fine. He's cozy. You know, maybe he's not like other gators. No swamp, only snuggles. I can't believe this dude managed to domesticate a gator. I think we've somehow made every single animal a pet. I want to see somebody domesticate a hyena. Whatever you do, do not Google cattail falling off. I'm gonna show it to you what it looks like. Nah, this is gonna get me demonetized. This is what a shaved cattail looks like. And like the end was falling off. The cat kind of hung though. My morning routine, let me get a gigantic hamster cage. There's no way, there's gotta be a green screen. No, the wheel moved. You know, blink once if a human is keeping you captive. Maybe he's in a prison cell, he's on death row, but his family has a ton of money, and this final request was to decorate his cage like a hamster. I don't know, that's my theory, that's all I got. 3 a.m. thoughts. She made a bubble ring. I don't know how you do this. Do you like blow it out? Can you put something through it? Put your hair through it, okay? It's disrupting the circular motion. Great, now it's ruined. What's going on with the hair? Doing a little curl? Y'all gonna post this on TikTok, DIY heatless curls. I'm more interested in how you make the ring. You know, usually people have like one of these swirls in the back of their head. This guy has it all over his head. How you got so many swirls? I don't know what they're called. I call them swirlies. You know, what do you do in this situation? I feel like the only option is just grow out your hair. Why would you leave it short? Unless you want everybody to see how many swirls you got. Like it's a competition. Like I can tell you now, you won. Ain't no competition when you against this guy. That was one tiny little turtle. Oh, he smiled. Wow, it doesn't even look real. It's like one of those souvenirs you get at the shops on the beach. You know, I'm here at McDonald's with my bird. Did she walk in with him? Nah, she smuggled him in her backpack. Let him sit on the table. That's a wild bird. And she gonna grab it. Like, oh, we're friends now. You're coming home with me. Technically, you can. Birds are everywhere. And they're free. You can literally take a bird and bring it back to your house. Or McDonald's, if you want to get to know each other a little better before you take him home. You know, gotta make sure we vibe. He seems well behaved. He's not flying all over the place. Snatching the fries. Okay, he can stay.
I love
ew, 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 ew. What is that? What did you, that is a leech. That is a leech. That is a slug.
And he's not even fully grown. They can grow up to 31 inches long.
Oh wow, 31 inches long? He's huge!
He's not even fully grown. They can grow up to 31 inches long.
while I was holding him, he was kind of just like melting all over my arm because they're super soft and squishy.
Girl, put him away. He's not slime. It's a slug.
They do expel a purple ink, which is harmless to humans, but I've never seen it myself because they're really chill, and so long as you're gentle with them, they really don't mind being handled.
She holding it like it's a little baby. Aww. Ew. I never thought the day would come where I would see a slug enthusiast. You know, there really do be somebody for everybody. They're basically snails without shells, yes? I didn't know they get that big though. You want to know the scientific name for a slug? It sounds a little naughty. Limax maximus. If I was a guy, I'd call my wiener that. This has got to be one of the dumbest inventions I've ever seen. It's a treadmill on an electric bike because you're too weak to pedal a bike, but you want to make it seem like you're actually doing something, so we'll put in a little treadmill. Kind of like giving your child an unplugged controller. Yeah, you definitely dropped 24 kills.
Ei, pessoal, será que esse é o maior coelho do mundo?
I didn't even know rabbits come that big.
Comente aí.
I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds like he's trying to sell it to me. What am I gonna do with a rabbit that big? You can sit on that thing and ride it like a little pony. Ooh, why are you gonna side-eye me so hard?
Bombastic side-eye.
They are not just feeding that thing carrots. This is called a Flemish giant rabbit. Is he full of phlegm? Oh wow, they are very cuddly. What is that? Oh, the Catmobile! Why is it so goofy looking? You know, there's Batmobile, big, manly, mean. And then Catwoman pull up in this. The Hellcat Killer. Why you got 3 tires? Is it supposed to somehow make it faster? No, forget horsepower. It's all about that tire power. More tire equal more faster. How they all spinning at the same time too? Goofy Cheeto looking car. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some things that I learned on TikTok.
Am I the only one that didn't know this? You know that tab underneath your mirror? If you flip it, it takes all the bright lights away. What the F?
Are there actually people who did not know this? Yeah, I don't know how you were driving at night with super bright lights in your mirror. Like, yeah, there's like a tab. You just flip it up and down. There's a night mode and a day mode. But if you did not know, now you know. I was today years old when I found out that okay, so some toasters, not all, because I checked my toaster, it was a $6 toaster from Walmart. I've had it for several years, it's done me well, and it does not have this. It's mostly metal toasters. They have these little clips that come out, and you can heat things, not just a cookie, but like bread, a burrito, whatever. Things that won't fit in your toaster on top. Wild.
What do you mean? I can see right through you?
Why he built like that? He built with a hole in the middle of his neck. Are all toucans like this? I ain't see this on the Fruit Loop box. He literally has a hole through him. Don't be shy, put your finger in. That is a funny design.
This is me taking my swallow test.
How it goes out, like it's just, that is so weird. I ain't never seen the food actually like go down like a dang slide. Whee! Every time I swallow, I'm gonna think about this video and just the way it that's crazy. Excuse me while I never swallow again.
A ton of you guys had no idea that Subway has pizzas, so let me inform
Subway
you. The
has
pizzas at Subway are literally killer. You can get whatever toppings you want onto it. I like to make a nice little barbecue chicken pizza, but this person just got a plain cheese pizza.
I mean, it makes sense because they got the bread, they got the cheese, they got all those toppings, and you could put it on the pizza? Coming straight from a Subway employee. So you know it's not capped. I will never get to try it because it ain't gluten-free. If you got trouble taking out your contacts, this is the easiest way to do it. Open, look to the side, and then up, and then blink. It pops right out. I need to try this, because I'd be like, digging inside my eyeball until it is irritated and inflamed when I could have just done this. This is how they filmed the wolf scenes in Twilight. Hey, at least it's still Jacob. I mean, what did you think? They hired a real wolf? Nah, it was Jacob all along. She even pet him. This is so weird. You know, before I thought they just kind of like pet the air and then they edit the wolf in after. But no, she actually pet in a head. I can't believe that this turns into this. And then that turns into that. There's gonna be millions of frogs. frogs. I can't believe they started as chia pudding. They'll have a whole entire bathtub. Ooh. So I have to keep upgrading their space into a pool. I don't know. What are you gonna do with millions of frogs? That seems like a problem for you, not me, thankfully. Y'all really growing a frog army. Oh, the way they pulled it out like forbidden baked beans. Pour the frog slush into the pool. They gonna grow, escape, and be free. Take over the world. This is a game-changing life hack. So you got all the dust that you can't like sweep into the pan, right? And you don't want to bother busting out the vacuum, plug it in and whatever. You take a wet paper towel and you just like skirt. I've been doing this for years. Easy. So she duct taped a putty knife to a shop vac to take down the popcorn ceiling, and it worked. You can get rid of popcorn ceiling? I had no idea. I thought you were like stuck with it. Like the house was built like that. It's staying like that. But they vacuumed it off? Oh, but they had a knife though. So it's like leg hair. You can just shave it off while vacuuming at the same time. That's actually quite genius.
All right, how many of you guys knew this? Because I did not. How many of you guys rotate your mattress every 6 months to a year?
We supposed to be rotating our mattress?
Apparently, you were supposed to do it.
So you telling me we got an October, November, December side. Every few months we rotate it. I mean, that does make sense. So like it doesn't sink in where you usually sleep. Now I know. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it though.
What the F? Why am I just finding out about this? You mean to tell me instead of my draw looking like this, I could rearrange it all and have it looking like this? So much better looking.
It is much better looking. You know, I knew that, but let's be real. Even if I did take the time out of my day to do this, it ain't gonna stay like that very long. And also I feel like it's much easier to just take the utensil when it's messy because it's just chilling on top.
This is one of the coolest things I've seen in the beekeeping world. It's called queen balling. There is a queen in the center of that ball, and these honeybees are trying to kill her. They'll do it by heating her up so hot it will cook her to death. This happens because she's an imposter from another hive, or she's an old queen that doesn't produce eggs any longer.
So I'm watching a battle royale right now. In the palm of her hand, these bees are trying to kill the imposter queen.
And the sound you're about to hear is called piping, and that's the queen yelling to stop.
You just go hold them and let it happen. No, stop it, stop, break it up, please. That is a queen bee, you must bow down, respect. No, not in this palm, we don't respect. So we kill? Nobody want to take one for the team and just sting her? Can bees sting other bees? No, we just go ball her to death. Things that are bigger than you think. Saltwater crocodile. Oh, compared to a human, what is it so big for? Also, why is she swimming in the same pool? Ma'am, you finna get eaten. Next up, we got a moose. Compared to a car, okay, I knew mooses were big. What's the plural of moose? Meese. Mooses. Masseuses. I was today years old when... Oh. You can unpop them? Starbucks ain't got this. I had no idea that you could press that little line, but that you could press that and unpop the lid, revert it to its original state. Y'all know the lid on a Pedialyte bottle and on a lot of other bottles. You can take the lid and slice through the metal lid cover. Yes, you see it has like an indent in it, right? It ain't just any old indent. It's meant for slicing through the aluminum. I already done knew that. Will I still use my thumbnail to stab right through it? Yes, I will. I did not know this. I learned this on TikTok. At most fire stations, they got a baby box. So instead of saying yeetus to the fetus, you don't want a baby, there is literally a baby drop-off box where you can put your unwanted child. Shut the door and walk away. I think it only works on babies. You can't have like a 5-year-old to be like, I don't want this kid no more. We taking him to the baby box.
Firefighters will pull the baby from the inside of the baby box, place the child in an ambulance, and head to the closest hospital. Average time our babies are in our boxes are right at 2 minutes.
Oh, so y'all be checking the baby box every 2 minutes like I check my fridge. Interesting. How do these cranes literally just spawn in construction zones? I ain't never seen them on a truck. So I wake up one day and there's like 5 of them. Where'd you come from?
So when a crane needs to expand, it'll pick up a new section, and then there's a hydraulic jack here that'll plant itself on this level and then raise the entire part of the crane up so this section can be installed here. This is the best video I could find that shows the
It
process.
builds itself. Not only does it build the building, but it builds itself. And it just makes itself taller and taller, as tall as necessary. Very smart. Good work, Crane. I will not doubt you again. Okay, Apple, what is this? She got 3 fingers right and there are 3 cameras. It's not that camera. It's not that camera. So this is the last one. So what are the other 2 cameras for, Apple? One for my selfies, one for Apple to spy on me, and one for the government to spy on me. Hello, fools. Did you know that on a shopping cart, the little hooks on the seat is for a shopping basket? Huh? Wait, you telling me we're supposed to be using a cart and a basket? I thought it was either or, but you could use both.
Did anyone else know that you're supposed to not leave?
Okay, I do that all the time. Very frustrating.
Okay.
Always rips jaggedy like that.
You're supposed to tuck this in here. And then I mean,
No. See, I've been doing this wrong my whole life, and I remember my mom telling me how to do it, and then I forgot. Like, it did not make any sense to me how you have to, like, tuck it in and then skirt. It ain't perfect, but it's better than what I've been working with.
Have you ever walked on a plane and saw the flight attendant standing right here greeting you? We're actually looking you up and down, and we are trying to find our able-bodied people who are going to help us in an emergency.
I thought y'all liked my fit. You telling me y'all were just judging me. See if I'm able-bodied enough to help you in an accident. American Airlines, I feel used. How y'all gonna look at me and be like, she's not a pilot? How you know I don't own 5 planes and fly them every day? So Instagram has this really cool feature where you can video call your friend, and then when they answer, you guys are on a video call together and you can look at pictures and watch shows together. I didn't even know that you could do this. So you telling me I can browse through Insta, look at memes with my friend. Well, I don't want to be on a video call, but that's pretty cool. I thought there was one kind of Rubik's Cube, but apparently there is a whole different world of them. There's a square one that makes my brain hurt. A pocket one, which has big squares and little squares. One that's a pyramid, but wait till you see how it, one that's shaped like an X. A mole cube. Oh, that one looks fun. Like bubbles. Conjoined cube. 3 cubes in 1. I could barely do the original. And the only cubes I'm working with are cheese cubes. Catch me solving the charcuterie. How eye drops actually work. She didn't even blink. Oh, there it is. There it comes. The blink and squish. Oh no, she lost some of the liquid. I mean, it just like drops in there. Coats your eye. Really lubricates it. So when I do eye drops, I always miss. So I have to literally actually touch it to my eyeball when I'm doing it, so I don't miss.
I was today years old when I realized that if you collect 200 of these, you get a free pizza party for up to 30 people.
So you have to buy 200 pizzas to get a free pizza? No! You get a whole entire pizza party? Where is this, Little Caesars? All right, we finna start collecting our tabs. We're gonna learn how to read a tag.
First up, washing machine symbol. You can clean it pretty normally in a washing machine. If it's got an X through it, it means that textile is probably gonna react super poorly. The dots in it relate to temperature. 1 dot's the lowest temperature, up to 3 dots. Sometimes there's 5, but that's pretty rare. Dry means you can put it in your dryer and it's not gonna cause any issues. If you got an X through it though, it's gonna cause problems.
So you've got a favorite sweater, dress, panties, whatever, and you don't know how to wash it without ruining it? It literally says on the tag. But I have this thing where as soon as I buy something, I rip the tag off. I rip all the tags off because they are unbearably itchy. So Netflix has a movie where you literally make the decisions for the actors. Oh, this is Black Mirror. So like they'll ask you what cereal you want to eat. You get to pick the cereal. And of course the different choices you make lead to a different outcome. I think that's pretty neato. Hello friends, it's me. And today we are checking out some cool things that I learned on TikTok. This is how they move camels. They took him down the zip line. He going for the ride of his life. They even got a little helmet on him. Nah, do they got a blindfold on him too? Oh, I bet he's terrified. Just cover his eyes so he doesn't panic. You know, I feel like he's going for a little ride. What if he has no idea what he's about to go through? Actually, they got him in there pretty good. He's not even like kicking around. He chill. He probably done this a million times. Walking is not an option. Well, we just gonna slide him down where we need him. I never thought I needed to see how they transport camels, but I'm glad I did. Like changing stuff right here. Did you guys know that you can take pliers and just insert it into a peach and pull out the pit? She did surgery on a peach. It literally just pulled out, de-pitted. Like you reached into its body and pulled out its heart. I mean, this is way better than what I've been doing, because then you can eat the entire peach. That's like at least 10% more peach than slicing away the sides and throwing away the center. I do appreciate a good peach preservation hack. Ever wondered what sound looks like? You can hear it, but can you see it?
Well, you've come to the right place.
Wait, how did it do that?
Well, you've come to the right place. Somatics is the art of displaying the vibrational geometric patterns of sounds. Each and every sound creates its own unique vibrational somatic pattern.
So you can put sand on this piece of metal, and then when you make a sound, it creates a unique pattern depending on the sound.
Each and every sound creates its own unique vibrational somatic pattern.
Oh, that one was clean. Oh, that one felt nice. I got goosebumps. I hear that last one again. So with every sound, there is a pattern. Isn't that just the water doing a little dance to the beat of the drum? Yeah, unfortunately, the human equivalent is twerking when Doja Cat come on. With people.
Did the gasoline trend to take down the wasp nest?
There's a trend now? You take a vase, put some gasoline in it. Oh, wow. Wasps be gone. Literally gas them to death. Well deserved. Nobody likes wasps. Bees are the good guys. Wasps are just little demons in a bee costume. Nice. Forbidden wasp tea. Lightly infused. It's 2023. You could 3D print anything. You could 3D print a house.
Check out this 3D printed home in Georgetown, Texas.
At first I was like, no way, that's a cap. The big bad wolf gonna come knocking on the door and then he gonna huff and puff and blow it down. But no, it's made of 3D printed concrete. That thing is sturdy.
These houses start at $475,000.
Okay, that's expensive. For a 3D printed house, that's how much a normal house costs. That's more than a normal house. Why does it cost more?
Very modern compared to other houses in this part of Texas.
Oh,
and they
okay,
range from 1,500
nice.
to 2,100 square feet. Even the kitchen islands were 3D printed. The interiors are all painted white, but you can paint them whatever color you want, and you can hang things on the wall. These are made by a company called Icon in partnership with the home builder Lennar, and they're printing 100 of these to start.
Okay, that's actually kind of nice. I like the modern look. I like the polished concrete floors. It looks nice. I don't know about the islands though. I mean, they really 3D printed the entire exterior. Hey Siri, how long does it take to 3D print a house? It can be finished in 24 hours? 1 day to build a house? Okay, this is actually nuts. And you can build them in all sorts of cool modern shapes. So this is what the process looks like from an aerial view. So it just goes over the outline until the frame is complete. All right, that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll see more 3D printed houses in the future. Never knew this about marshmallows. Yeah, you can put them in the microwave and they will quadruple in size. Wait for it. I gotta test this out. I've done it before, but it didn't get that big. Oh wait, it's growing before my very eyes. That thing is massive. It just keeps getting bigger, bro. Mine just popped. Whoa. The jiggle on that made me want to smack it. She a little too thick. My marshmallow got a BBL. Now I gotta try this just so I can smack it. This dude is skydiving. Yeah, I've never been skydiving before, but I was under the impression that like, you can only go one direction and it's like sideways with your face skin flying off your face. Like, I thought this was the only direction, but I guess not. If you've done it enough times, you can teach yourself to walk on air. I've never seen somebody with this kind of control. They make it look too easy. No, it's crazy to think that they're actually like dropping while they're pretending to like walk on the clouds. I always wanted to go skydiving, but I have like really bad respiratory issues, so like it's supposed to be like horrible for your nose. Did you know there's a little handle in your back seat? There's a little clip inside it, so you can flip it and leave it in sport mode. You know, I always thought these things were to hang up your dry cleaning. That's what I learned from the movies, but they are just for mothers to grab onto while I go 3 miles an hour above the speed limit.
Do you know what this is?
A medieval torture device? They probably put that around somebody's neck.
1800s New York City, people use this to scrape the horse poo off their shoes before going in their homes. Saved you a lot of time.
Oh. You know what? That kind of makes sense now. It's got like a little scoop and you just... You know, whatever happened to resisting the urge of stepping in a pile of horse poo? Is that not an option? I guess not back then. Maybe it'd just be everywhere. Like, the problem was so bad they had to make a device for it. Like, you're gonna trek through miles of horse poo on your way home. And good thing you got this handy dandy device to scrape it all off. I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, these days, most boots are built like this, where they got like grooves inside the soles. So if you have a flat edge, technically, wouldn't you be smearing the poop evenly throughout your sole? Doesn't sound very effective. Maybe that's why they stopped doing it.
Did you know that scuba divers roll backwards off of boats? Because if they rolled forward, they would go into the boat.
Y'all have me real invested there, like, no, why? Is there a special technique? I always thought it was because the tank was on their back and they just, I don't know, maybe they'd hit their head if they rolled forward, but it just makes sense to go backwards, right? Because you got that big old tank on your back. I don't know. Common sense is not so common these days. Apparently, nail clippers have a safe mode. What do you mean a safe mode? Do you know when you twist the back of it and then flip it? Is there another button? There is another button! Wait, what? So it's not the off mode? Are we using nail clippers the same? Because that is the off mode. And then don't you flip the thing on the top to clip? I gotta make sure we're on the same page here. Tweezers. Doing this side to side does not lock it. There's no like safety mode. I don't know if this is common sense. So when you cut your nails, you just do this. Do you not like take this part and then flip it upside down so it's like this? And then you cut. It makes the hole wider and just so you can snip, 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 snip. I think that's common sense, right?
No one was gonna tell me that Riz is short for charisma. And
Yeah.
dupe? Short for duplicate?
Yeah. I feel like dupe was just common sense. Hydro Flask dupe. What do you think it stood for? Riz comes from charisma. So if you ain't got no Riz, you ain't got no charisma. When you need to clean the confetti balloons after a party, you put them in a trash bag first and then pop them. So it doesn't like pop and go everywhere. Oh, this is genius. Anybody that's thinking about having a baby anytime soon, listen up.
If a man being ugly isn't enough of a reason for you to not want to date them, let me give you another. My curly hair is from my dad's side, and until my mom became pregnant with me, she had pin straight hair. All of a sudden, it turned really curly.
I have heard about this before. My friend was telling me after she had her kid, her nose got bigger. I'd be hearing so many things about what pregnancy does, but she was saying she got her husband's nose after they had a kid together. Also, that had me thinking like couples that have been together a really long time kind of start to look like each other. Sometimes I see couples and I'm like, y'all ain't brother and sister? Oh, y'all been married 9 years? Oh, yikes.
I just found out a man's genes can actually alter yours if you're pregnant with their child. That's enough of a reason for me. That's enough.
What if you're already ugly? What if they're better looking than you? Will they make you better looking? There need to be more studies about this. Hello friends, it's me. On the menu today, I have some things you've probably never seen before. This absolute unit of a cow is over 6 feet tall. They call him Monster Moo, the biggest cow in the zoo. My dude must make a lot of milk. Look at the regular cow, and then you got this monster cow. Gonna make burgers out of anyone who get in my way. Today it was 52 degrees Celsius in Saudi Arabia, and then the cars melted? Hey Siri, 52 degrees Celsius to degrees.
52 degrees Celsius is 125.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
125 degrees, oh! I think the hottest I've ever experienced in Arizona was like 120 degrees. All you needed is those 5 extra degrees, and the Toyotas start melting. Who knew that was the boiling point for cars? They really couldn't handle it anymore. This is a part of a wall that's been repainted over and over throughout the years. What, every single owner gonna walk into the house and be like, paint it? I can't stand what the last owner did. It's been painted like 30 times. I wonder if the rooms slowly get smaller and smaller because the wall's so thick. You know when you're on a plane, it doesn't really feel that fast. When you see it up in the sky, it doesn't look that fast. But this is the real speed of planes. You see my guy, he went zoom. This is a waterfall simulation in a hotel. 100% dry. There's no actual water. It's just a screen. Wait, for real? Y'all could have made a waterfall behind glass, but it's just pixels. I had to look at this for a hot second and be like, wait, what's wrong with this photo? It's just 2 hands. But he doesn't have any fingernails. 0, not even 1. Without fingernails. fingernails, you don't have fingers, you just have stubs. I cannot function without nails. You gotta have that protection. The little finger armor. This is the deepest swimming pool in the world. It's 113 feet deep. My pool is 5 feet deep. This is more than 20 times deeper than my pool. You can go diving in it. Bro, this looks scary. What if you get stuck? I've never been diving, but like, that's pretty deep. I'd low-key be kind of scared to go down. It's like dropping a bean in a test tube full of water, except you are the bean. This is the darkest material in the world. It's called Vanta Black, and it's the blackest material in the world. It absorbs 99% of light, and it makes 3D objects look 2D. Did you know that some shrimp glow in the dark because they've eaten bioluminescent plankton? Oh, did someone say plankton? So the plankton light up, and then the shrimp that ate them now light up because they've absorbed their glow in the dark power. I would have thought this was just moldy. This dude wanted to do something nice and romantic for his girlfriend. So he painted thousands of cards. Oh, what? Knocked them all over it. Oh, when you have absolutely nothing to do in quarantine. I can't believe how long this must have taken to paint all these individual cards. Oh, but the finished product is Imagine you do all of this to ask out your crush and she's still saying no.
That would be a war crime, ma'am.
So when they make a man-made lake or they need to repopulate fish in a lake, they will take some fish and then put them in the lake. But how you do that? So you take the fish, put them through this contraption, hold on to your fins, we going in dry. It's like a hose / slide that take What is this so funny? Swoosh into the ocean where you belong. Make sure you grab a mouthful of water and then they just transport them like that. Now the fish know what it feels when we fly on Spirit Airlines. This is a flashlight illusion in a children's book. It's not even a real flashlight, but it looks like it in the book. Whoa. So what happens when your VR and real life apartment matches? Wait, we living in a simulation. We got the whole table here. The piano's right here. This would actually be terrifying for me to just like hop onto this game and wait. This place looks very strangely familiar. Wait, at least I know where everything is. I know where all the exits are. Does it put his apartment in the game? I'm so confused. What kind of next level technology is this? Okay, yeah, it has to. Or the game was based on his apartment. You know those 2-liter Coke bottles? This is what they look like before they blow them up. It's just a little piece of plastic. And you put them through a machine and they go like, and then the little part gets real big. And then they fill it with soda. This right here is the Fukang meteorite. Excuse me, what? The Fukang, it was found in the mountains of Fukang, China. Back in 2000. Is that the sun coming through it? Or does it just like light up? It do low-key be looking like a moldy piece of cheese. It's the forbidden Swiss. This is a Pepsi ad in a bus shelter. So when you chillin', waiting for your bus, they're not glass panels, it's screens. What is going on here? How do they do this? The secret Pepsi world behind the glass. An emu egg was actually sold on eBay. You could sell animals? I thought you couldn't sell animals on eBay. Well, it's not even born. We selling the egg. She actually hatched a dang baby emu out of it. I thought we was getting breakfast. This ain't sunny side up. It's cool how it's green though. And the bottom of your flip-flop starts to melt. Oh, no sir, we going right back inside. This is low-key terrifying. Imagine if it would have been your foot. Picked a good day to wear shoes. This is what a self-driving Tesla looks like. Wow. Now all you gotta do is just chill in the front seat. I seen a video of this dude that was like, Tesla, take me home. And it was like, aye, aye, Captain. It didn't say that. But it took him home. This is the future. Oh, I thought the car was cold and they put a fluffy blanket over it, but it's actually ice. How ice do that? It even got creases. Oh, I thought the car was just cold. Oh wait, it actually is cold. Because it's ice. Oh, I thought this was a real wolf. He's just extra fluffy, but it's a wolf made entirely out of pipe cleaner. Okay, now that I take a closer look, I see it. Oh, he just looks so soft. But no, he ain't even a real wolf. It's just pipe cleaners. Get yourself a pipe clean pet. Don't have to clean feed, but you can pet. That's the stupidest thing I've ever said. I don't know if they still use these, but back in the day, people used to put these caps on and pull hair strands out of them. And then you bleach the hair that you pulled out of the cap. And then you got this. What's on the menu today? I call this the scalp spaghetti, but it's just highlighted hair. If you stack coins like this, they can just hover over the edge without falling down. They're just firmly grasping each other. Teamwork, we love to see it. This reminds me of those machines with the coins just hanging off the edge at Chuck E. Cheese. And you keep putting coins in and it just pushes them a little bit, but not enough for them to like fall. Y'all know what I'm talking about? 2020, some hospitals are doing 3D printed casts, and they also use ultrasound technology to heal the bone faster. Smash like if you've never broken a bone, because I've never broken a bone and I thought that was really weird. So I feel like everybody's broken a bone. Is that how they do the big fireworks? Oh, I didn't even know that. Wow. Oh, that's the big kahuna. So when I was in high school, after I had just gotten over my fear of fireworks, I was like, you know what? I'm a splurge. I'm gonna buy the big $100 pack of fireworks. I thought we would get something like this. Or like, you know, one of these like sky explosions. But no. You told me you need a whole entire barrel. Dudes lifting it in a crane to get this Disneyland firework. Tell me I can't do this out of the comfort of my own backyard. So for the garage, let's do regular brick pillars, but with an added twist. How do you even lay bricks like this? This is making my head hurt. They're supposed to be straight, but they twisty. I call this the Twizzler garage. This is what melted glass on a fire damaged building looks like. Glass not only breaks, but it melts when it's too hot. Okay, but why does it look sugary and delicious? This is the fanciest egg I've ever seen in my life. They drilled over 20,000 holes in this egg. What, with like a pin? Bro, you gotta do this with like a needle or something. Again, y'all got a lot of free time. I can't believe they managed to do this many holes in this egg without it breaking or shattering or whatever. Strong eggs come from strong chickens. Strong chickens eat other chickens for protein. This is a fish called a black swallower. So it can swallow fish bigger than itself. You can't do that. That's illegal. Nature don't work like that. You're supposed to eat things that are smaller than you and then you get bigger and then you eat bigger things. But my dude getting eaten like, wait, how? How would be doing this though? I'm bigger. I'm supposed to be eating you. What's going on? If you can't escape out of that, you deserve to get eaten. Look at this photo. Look at it. Look at it. It looks like 4 different pictures, right? No, it's one picture. Just boop. We're gonna have to evaluate. We start with the chair. It slowly goes into the second picture. Oh, but wait, look at the third picture. It's there too. So we know the first 3 pictures are connected. So the third picture, there's a table, but the table is half blue and then half orange in the 4th picture. So I know it's like making your head hurt, but if you like look at it, oh, and the light thing, it just, it's going into 3 out of 4 photos. If you really look at this, it's all connected. It's one photo. The colors are just bad for your brain. Whoa, this is what icy water looks like from a bird's eye view. Why does it look like that? Why doesn't it just look frozen? Why are there so many frozen circles in it? We looking under a microscope or are we looking from the sky? You know, when you fancy, you got heated tile floors for your bathroom for those cold winter days. So this is what it looks like on the bottom. Under the tiles, we have this. Oh, even in the little corners. You know, I can't believe people go through all this effort when they could just wear some socks. This machine makes brick roads. So you just dump all the bricks in it and it'll spit it out in a perfect geometric design. And it'll just lay the brick floor for you. You really thought they put them down one by one like, yes, you go here, oh, you here. Ain't nobody got time for that. It even pops right out with a yellow line. The lies the government has been keeping from us. This is why they do road work at night. Hello friends, it's me. And today we're gonna be checking out some pretty cool things that you've probably never seen before. How to waste $20,000 in a few seconds. Planes have this emergency box. And when you pull it, you run and out comes this monstrosity. The blow up emergency slide. $20,000? All because it comes in a magical inflatable box. It's crazy how you got this tiny little box and out comes this behemoth of a blow up slide. You know, we gotta test it, make sure it works. Cause imagine getting a faulty one of these. This is the longest dog I have ever seen in my life. Look, when he stands up, how is she so long? 5'7"? Nah, it's peeking over the gate. That's a good like 6 feet. Imagine your dog being taller than you. Also, could we talk about the shape? Very long. I know a lot of iPhone users like to roast Samsung cameras because when you send a Samsung photo to an iPhone, they like severely downgrade the quality. But check this out. This is a Samsung phone zooming into the sun. And now probably the best you're gonna get on iPhone is this, right? Times 30. I don't even think iPhone goes up to that much. But wait, there's more. You can focus on the sun and see things that the naked eye can't even see. I ain't never looked at the sun and it looked this like defined. I thought it was just a big ball of light. They got a times 100 zoom. For a hot second, I thought this was like a cocoon or like one of those sticky things that you stick on the wall, but they pulled it off and it's a whole entire frog. And then its eyes opened. It's the Rainforest Cafe one. I had no idea. They just like sleep stuck to the wall like this. He thought he was camouflaged. He thought he was safe. What's worse than the Apple alarm? A human hand waking you up. Have you ever seen a seal come up for air? Look at him. He got some big old nostrils. He just sticks them out of the water. Take a big deep breath in. Whoa there, buddy. Save some air for the rest of us. It's so cute. He is breathing very politely. Does he gotta do this every like 3 seconds? I know you can hold your breath longer than that. These are funny animals. Imagine living in the water and having to breathe air. This is the biggest fireworks blast from one shell. Okay, it went off and... What? That was one firework. One just shot up into the air. I didn't see this one in Mr. Beast's video. Literally lit up the whole entire sky. This is what $1 million firework looked like. You see how many explosions came out at one? Crazy. You know those giant windmills out in the fields? This dude is working on one. Wait, if he is on the windmill, then who's recording him? Okay, that's high. That's real high. That is too high. You know when I said I liked heights? I don't know about that anymore. I didn't realize they were so high up. We interrupt this program to bring you a panda eating some bamboo. Oh, he going to town on that. So aggressive, like somebody gonna eat his food. Chill, it's all yours. Nobody coming for it. It's so cute. Y'all ever let your pet ride in the seat? What is that? I wanna say it's a horse, but also a sheep. Am I stupid? Or is the hat doing a great job hiding its identity? He's just chilling in the seat. Like, yeah, I belong here. Take me to the McDonald's. Never mind. If y'all ever feel bad about getting pimples, know that grass gets it too. Look at this, a boil. This one is a thicky one coming. Oh, it's so squishy. So water gets trapped under the grass and then you gotta drain it. This lawn about to take a fat piss. There we go, hey. I would love to just like roll around in this, like it's like a waterbed. Are you normal or are you constantly thinking about how snails get their nutrition? Like how do they drink water? Well, here's a snail and some water and it just went over it, like absorbing it. Through where? It got a mouth? It started drinking or something? Like literally inhales the droplet of water. Like look, this is a slow-mo. It just absorbed it. The water droplet, gone. It's already in slow-mo, but did you see that? Or did his face just went like and grab it? This UPS driver has the worst tan line you will ever see. That is a whole entire shade of white under there. That ankle has never seen the light of day. This is the most magnificent corn I have ever seen on the cob. So it is still steaming hot, but the rays of sun hit the steam at such a perfect angle that it looks almost like fire. It's just a steaming hot cob on the corn. Corn on the cob. Can you call a corn on the cob? Corn cob? Cob of corn. I think it works either way. What is like waking up living in a skyscraper? Sheesh. Literally living in the clouds. So high up you can't even see the peasants on the ground. You are above the clouds. That is very high. And you ain't the only one. Like, look out in the distance. You see all these buildings that are like higher than the clouds? That's crazy. Imagine being afraid of heights and living up here. Here's another one. These are actually so cool. Like, I can't imagine being that high up. I personally love heights. Imagine having your room in the clouds. Open the window and it's just, I pay $10,000 a month rent to look at this. I can't believe this fish has teeth. I mean, I never bothered like looking inside their mouth, but that fish look British. He would like a glass of water. Most fish don't have teeth, right? Some got some big old juicy lips. That is terrifying. I ain't swimming in the same water as that. How do they put pools in your backyard? Literally airlift it with a crane, bring it over the house, and then pop it right into the hole you go. And now I guess you have a brand new pool. There are lots of different ways to make a pool, but I believe this is like a fiberglass pool, so it's already like pre-made. So they take it off the truck. Imagine seeing this on an airplane. Like, what is going on down there? And then the water truck has arrived to fill the pool. Oh, they got that powerful water hydrant water to fill it up. This is so much faster than like putting in cement, doing all the tiles and whatever. Like, those pools can take months. This, you just like dig a hole, pop it in. There is this grocery store called Lidl that sells McDonald's chicken nuggets. You can buy them at a store now? Oh, that's it. Those are the ones. This is genius. It even comes with a sauce packets. However, it does not say McDonald's on it. But like you open it up, those are McNuggets. Even though I'm allergic, I know what a McNugget looks like. And that's it. The funny shapes and everything. Hey, look at this ugly bug I found earlier. Oh! Why does he look like that? This can't be real. This is a real bug. And he waddled too. His head too big, throwing off the balance. It kind of looked like a Pokemon. This one, that's the one. This is the smallest car I have ever seen. Why does it look like that? Only one seat. We riding solo, literally. I ain't giving nobody a ride. I ain't taking you nowhere. Nobody's coming with me. I go alone. It's so small and oddly shaped. How are these people standing up at the bottom of the pool? That ain't how water physics work. Y'all would be dead and or floating to the surface. They even got their clothes on. This is actually a fake pool. It's an art exhibit where you could actually walk underneath it. This is what it looks like inside. Only the top layer looks like water. So from the bottom, it's like you just walk into a blue room. And the top, we got a bunch of hostages auditioning for the new Aquaman movie. I don't even think there's water in this. I think it's just glass. And the way it reflects light makes it look like it's water. Weird. I was scrolling on TikTok. Don't get any ideas. That is a mighty fine, crispy, crunchy piece of fried chicken you got there. Hold on. That ain't fried chicken? That's a crystal. This is the KFC quartz. If you look closely, it's shimmering. And it ain't the oil. Unfortunately, it's not fried chicken. It's a rock. A crystal called rhodochrosite. That will not stop me from taking a bite. Someone asked a very tall person to go to the grocery store and show us your head over the aisle. You know, this is the ultimate test of length. This is what a normal person sees when they go to the grocery store. This is his POV. Oh my God, you are about to hit the sign, sir. Not only do you have access to the things on the top shelf, but the back of the top shelf. You see, I gotta climb up the first 2 shelves to be able to reach the top shelf. Making a watermelon sandwich. Already the watermelon is in a cube shape. Get some kiwis. Wait, when he said sandwich, it didn't like process like fruit salad? You know, I believe a crime was committed. Not only by the fact that he made a watermelon sandwich, but look how he cut the kiwi. He's eating the kiwi with the skin on it? Do you eat the kiwi skin? And what is the white stuff? Mayo? Find the thing that doesn't belong. You know, in theory, it would have been a good idea if you put like some cheese in it, watermelon and cheese. So she was making a tomato sandwich for this video, and then she cuts open this tomato. What is that? That's a tomato? I ain't never seen a tomato look like that. Why is it got so many like squigglies in it and stuff? Okay, yes, your sandwich looks delicious, but using tomato as bread, I don't know about that one. But also the shape, I'm kidding, that looks delicious. So I was at my grandma's house today in Nigeria, and I looked up and saw a rainbow in the clouds. Whoa, it kind of looks like an ocean up there, like waves, and add a rainbow. That's beautiful. Some people might think this is strange, but I kind of sit like this on an airplane, and if my feet could touch the ceiling of a car, I would also do the same. It just feels good to have your legs like up and straight and pressed against something. Hello friends, it's me, and today we're gonna be checking out some stuff that you have probably never seen before. I saw this on TikTok. First you start off with some eggs, right? And then this little worm turns into a caterpillar, whatever. Caterpillar gets even bigger and bigger and bigger. When I tell you, I thought this was gonna emerge into some beautiful, majestic butterfly. Turns into Hercules beetle. Should've read the caption. It just manifests a horn out of what? That caterpillar looking real thick. Hey yo, these are terrifying. And the fact that they can fly. This is the unicorn of bugs. Usually I don't mind smushing bugs. When I was a child, I used to stomp on caterpillars all the time, but this, oh, I can't even imagine the crunch it would cause. Aren't y'all glad I grew up to be a YouTuber and not a psychopath? When it's so cold outside that a bubble freezes in real time. It's freezing as soon as they make the bubble. Wham bam, it's a snowball now, ma'am. I thought this stuff only happened in nature when you weren't looking. But behold, water freezing before your very eyes. I can't believe they made a Bugatti out of Lego. They assembled it by hand. Look at this. Over 1 million Lego pieces and made an actual car. Life size. It lights up and everything. I wonder what costs more, a real Bugatti or this? Fancy. It smells expensive. I came across this TikTok of a space POV. My dude literally in space. Is this what a crewmate sees like before he take out the trash? Did he get ejected? My mans was sus all along. Who posted this? If NASA didn't post this, I don't believe it. Clear leaf comes from a clear tree? No. So the leaf marinated in the pool water for so long that the pigment was literally stripped out of it. And that's how you get a clear leaf. This has got to be the work of chlorine.
The color killer.
This has got to be the cutest sea creature I've ever seen. It is a baby axolotl. It looks like a Pokemon and it's very small. Very cute. Would pet his little sea antlers. You see this? I thought this little thing was a delicious, round, smooth chocolate egg. No, it is a coconut. But the coconut looks like this. How you go this to this? They polished it. Smooth the absolute living heck out of it. And then you got this. Beautiful. This is what a child's skull looks like before losing any of their baby teeth. So they got their baby teeth and then they got their adult teeth they just chilling up there in their gums and in their jaw. They're just waiting to emerge, man. I thought you lose them and they just like automatically just start growing, but no, they've been there all along. They're just waiting to like come out. That's suspicious. That's weird. This is how they feed the gators in Florida. This can only be in Florida, where they're just chilling here in their lake and they come with a whole entire truckload. I thought those were drumsticks. They shaved mice. They plucked every last hair off of them. That's a lot of food. They'd be spoiled. So they put this mold onto this poor apple as it was growing. And then behold, pop it out a few weeks later and it's square shaped. I'm sorry, what? Why does this feel illegal? This is very unnatural. Imagine doing this to a baby's head. Wearing a square shaped helmet throughout your youth and then growing up with a square shaped head. Would that work? Scientists comment below. These kids got a projector and projected the game that they were playing onto the building across from them. So they're sitting there in the window, looking at the building across from them, playing their game. Did your neighbors consent to you using them as a screen? I didn't know they had that kind of distance. Oh, the possibilities. You know how every time you shower, you lose a few hairs to the shower. So she collected every single hair follicle that she lost in the shower, almost 6,000 individual hairs, and made herself a nice little extension of all her own hairs. Not sure if genius or absolute madness. Do something productive during quarantine. Me. To take what once was lost. Here we have a hard-boiled penguin egg. I'm gonna stop you right there because it's like somewhere in the back of your mind you probably already knew that penguins lay eggs, but like the fact that people eat them and hard-boil them, but that ain't even the craziest part. Like the egg whites are clear, like it looks cool, but like a bad egg. Why does this picture of it cut open look like someone went to a Hotel Continental breakfast in Antarctica, cut a penguin egg in half and was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. We've seen a toddler skull. But have you ever seen a seal's skull? Y'all thought they were just like built like slime. Like my dude looks semi-boneless. But this is what the skull looks like. Look at those teeth. His teeth got teeth. This is a crab eater seal's skull. So seals have teeth like this to be able to eat crabs. Cause you know, shells be hard. I gotta crack them open with a nutcracker. While these motherfuckers can just like chomp with the teeth on their teeth. Crack it apart. Interesting. There was a storm that was so intense that it literally picked up a chunk of road and shifted it. I gotta take my glasses off for this. Like, was the road loose to begin with? How does it just take a whole entire layer and just like move it? The winds do be strong though. So they zoom into a hand. Okay, we in the epidermis now? Oh, we going even deeper. How far does this go? Oh, we way past the pores. What layer of skin is this? Blood, I think I see blood vessels. Oh, where's the mitochondria? No? I saw some roses or something. That ain't a mitochondria. I was hoping we would get down to the cellular level. In rock, paper, scissors. Scissors always cuts paper, right? But now, due to technological advances, paper has learned to cut scissors. So they took a piece of paper. See, it's regular paper, right? But it's fast. It's real fast. It did it. Oh, okay. Oh, got him. Cut the scissor handle. This is the smartest animal I have probably ever seen. My dude gave his monkey a package, and he know how to open it better than I do. I gotta start taking notes. You don't need scissors if you got teeth. Oh, zippers. You told me he know how to use it. He knows how to use it right away. He is intrigued. Wow. This monkey is way too smart. Well, he gonna sit there, put on his glasses and read the order details next? Like, this monkey is straight up a genius. This guy spent 5 years and almost $100,000 to build an entire city out of Legos. You see all this? Legos. I ain't never want to leave my house again. Whenever I want to go to the city, I just go to the basement. Got a whole entire Lego land. At first, I thought this was like a high-tech shower or something, but when he went inside, I'm like, no, this is one of those water slides. But it looks like they're inside, right? I don't know if I can handle this. You're just like standing up straight, and it just like 3, 2, 1 drops you straight into the water, right into the slide. Whoa! This is actually insane. My dad has been telling us for years about his ice skating trick, and today we finally got to see it. Wait. The way he just like slipped off his shoe so quick and then put it, is it his crack? What's holding it? The top of the boot gotta be somewhere. He just keep going. I don't think you guys realize the amount of skill this would take. I struggled for a hot minute. Taking off my shoes, he just like laid down on it and went skirt. I take it most of y'all have seen a coconut, but have you seen a frozen coconut? Like what happens when it's frozen? So on the inside, the coconut juice is frozen, and then you pop off the other half, and it's kind of like those spherical lip balms. Coconut edition. I am intrigued. 10 out of 10 would take a bite. Y'all ever realize how filthy your phone screen is? Well, they got these little thingy-majiggies, these sprays. You just spray it and then, oh, when they wipe, ooh, so satisfying. You see, I tried to do this with water and it messed up my screen for a few weeks. I think she okay now. This is what happens if tourists don't touch bamboo and let it grow on its own. So during quarantine, the bamboo was allowed to grow uninterrupted by humans like clawing them. Look at the ones in the back. Y'all see the difference? That bamboo grew up in a loving home. His parents are still together. This is what happens when you put blue food coloring into a white rose's water. So it just like absorbs it and then absorbs the color. I always wondered how they make like crazy colored flowers. It's just food coloring in the water. So in this school, the underground pipes bursted and now it looks like the basketball court is squishy. You could just like jump on it, you could poke it, maybe if you stab it a little, it'll explode. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really fun, only if I can jump on it. This is what it looks like when an 8-year-old takes their crusty, musty, grimy, unwashed hands and puts it in a petri dish of agar and you see all the germs. If this doesn't make you want to wash your hands, I don't know what will. So in the olden days, specifically the 30s, car accidents were very common. Like cars would just be driving through the street, but pedestrians also walk all over the street and they don't know where they're looking at, you know, even though the car is going like 10 miles an hour. People were stupid and would get hit all the time. So they made this thing. So for preventative measures, you know, instead of watching out for cars or just not hitting people when you're driving, you can buy this attachment for your car. So when you hit somebody, you kind of just scoop them up. Well, bam, the anti-lawsuit. Y'all probably have one of these long power strips, right? And then you're like, wait, I can't put all the big plugs on it. So there are these things called power strip liberators. So they're like individual wires that like plug in so you can plug in your big wires, which I feel like takes up a lot of space, but it's a good idea. If you were looking for something like this, now you know it exists. Hey, I've done this before. You take corn on the cob, dry it up, pop it in the microwave, and you got popcorn on a stick. Same popcorn, it's just the kernels are still on the cob. They haven't been like cut off or anything. I'm trying to figure out why places don't serve it like this. Like I would just love to just like, easy.